When we last left off, our intrepid heroes made their way over the mountains back to Hornwood and took up a side quest to help the local smith with a little problem. The mine near town had become occupied by rust monsters, and that's kind of a bummer when it's one of your only sources of materials for a whole town. So the party went up there and cleared it out. Good news is that rust monsters are really quite easy to kill. Bad news, they rust your stuff. Slightly worse news, the mine was full of stuff other than just lead and vanadinite, namely uranium.
Yay!
That'll be relevant in like 1,000 years. Don't worry about it for now, though. The party dispatched a radioactive rust monster matriarch that had grown quite large, and having dispatched her, came back to town to lick their wounds and repair some of their gear. Or replace it, as the case may be. So, my friends, the ball's in your court. What's doing?
We're getting on a ship and heading to the Spirit's Keep there.
Yep.
Right?
I'm gonna just buy a chain shot from this blacksmith and move on.
Sounds good. Theli is quite generously embustioned, so she probably has something that will in fact fit you.
Nice. Sweet.
Oh, that's right, because it was
How
like
much
Minotaur
does
Town.
Yeah, how much does it cost?
Get however much a chain shirt costs in the rulebook.
Let me open the book.
Yeah,
Let's
you
see
open the
here.
book.
Armor,
I
chain
need a
shirt,
new shield.
50 GP.
50. How much AC the thing?
13 plus Dex, max 2.
Cool. So back to the old 15.
Encumbrance 1.
Chain shirt.
I need a new shield. Let's see.
I believe those are 10 GP.
Yes,
10
10 GP.
GP. Okay.
Which is sufficiently cheap that I'm pretty sure Steve and Ashe can just make you one before you get anywhere important.
Oh,
Just
that would
a
be
barrel
helpful.
lid.
So that'd be like 5 GP.
Yeah, we only need 5 GP and resources to make it, and then if we're doing it, it's like half a day. Probably not even a check or anything like that, just going on the river with it.
No.
Let's see.
There's no check
what is
involved in
it?
crafting unless you want to do something for like artisanship.
Right.
So
But-
it's 10 GP.
Yes,
0.6 divided, so that we could be done in a couple of hours.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is sufficiently simple that they can just make it while you're sailing. Just
Mhm.
get a sheet of metal and pound it into shape.
Just hold it over the tail as we pound it into shape, yeah.
You would want
pounding
people
your
to
tail
get your
hole.
tail and pound it into shape.
Just all rushing to make that joke.
So yeah, you can do that. As the party prepares to depart, however, Sid will clear her throat and say, "My friends, this is where I'll be leaving you for a spell. Sure you can manage
Oh.
without me for a few days?"
Sure. Is there something that's cropped up for you, or are you just feeling antsy?
No, nothing so grandiose as either of those. I just have something I'm interested in looking into here in the region. I doubt I'll have an excuse to travel out this way again anytime soon.
Would that reason be, I don't know, like a big muscular dragon man?
If there is one around here, I'm not aware of it. Although
You want to go further south for that.
Yeah, true.
Try right about down here on the map. In
I
this
think you
area.
mean down this area.
Is it further down?
Yeah, near
Yeah.
Broadstroke.
Oh, right.
Broad-
Sorry, you're right. Down
That-
Broadstone, right.
That tile specifically.
Right, down there. And
I mean,
then,
there might be a dragon moose bear, but if there is, you're not aware of him.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I thought Moose Bear was like Broadstone for a moment.
The only other part is the
Also,
the
she does not
fallen
much.
There's one other dragon thing in this area that related would be the fallen dragons, somewhere in the hex above us.
Could just also be that
Yeah,
she
okay.
wants to go and find one of her old haunts.
Or you could let me finish speaking instead of all jumping to answer my question for me.
We're kind of used to you
Not entering.
but not interested in answering any questions or really revealing anything about your plans. Just make that sort of like a gremlin smile and then go off on your mysterious way.
Well, then I had a whole story planned, but I'd hate to break character, so I suppose I'll leave you wondering then.
No, I'd like to hear the story if you want to tell it.
No, I'd hate to burden you with having to think differently of me. So, until next time, my dears,
No.
ta-ta.
Burden me with this. You should burden me with this.
She
She's
turns and
lying. She
begins
never
walking.
planned to. She definitely didn't plan to. It's just gaslighting.
She hasn't been much of a storyteller, so
You never know unless you try to get her to open up about it.
No, it is just inviting her an opportunity to make a gremlin voice, and gremlin face, and she'll never surprise us otherwise.
Until the one time she actually does.
Today was probably not today.
But you'll never
Yeah,
know.
no.
I
Yeah,
appreciate your
probably.
attempt at reverse psychology.
I thought you'd left already.
What attempt?
I jest, but still, have yourself a lovely travel and do stay safe. Call us if you need anything.
Oh, I
It's
will.
actually been nice traveling together.
Oh, you flatterer. Hey, said we'll give you a wave over her shoulder. She continues to walk off towards the south of town.
We see you.
Into the serpent wood. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, she's gonna get us. She's gonna serpent some wood. Yeah. Theli is of the firm opinion that she was absolutely never going to tell us.
Roll an
She
insight
also
check,
speak-
Theli.
No, I'm already so certain of myself.
Alright, fair enough.
Here we go.
Can the rest of us try and roll him?
She was actually just gonna tell you!
Nah, I
So you
just
snark
assume that
at her.
insight is wrong.
Dang.
Disbelieve. I've never heard the tell the dragon who cried wolf, you know.
Shame, I really wanted to know.
She'll tell us when she comes back or when something goes horribly wrong and she could use a hand. Such is the way of dragons I've learned so far. They just appear to be master gaslighters, and that's roughly it.
Nothing could
They're
ever
all
go
some flavor
horribly
of-
wrong.
They're all some flavor of neurospicy.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good job, Sid.
And she
See,
didn't have
all
advantage.
some- all
Yeah,
all
that's
some
why I said good
flavor
job.
of
She had a 3.
all some flavor of neurospicy, you see.
Okay.
Continues to do a good job here.
It's not a crit fail.
No, it's not a crit fail, but it's still probably a failure.
Only by like 15, it's fine. Anyway, I'm sure you'll see Sid again at some point.
I'm
Yep.
sure we'll meet again.
I mean, I'll
Someday
probably
we'll
do
see
a
them
sending
We
throw
were kind of
eventually.
counting on it.
I mean, once we get tools, I'll have to do ascending tour, so we'll find out by then, probably, maybe. God, how's ascending work?
Well,
if, like,
say
you have
well,
a
say this
simulacrum
in
there?
well, say this in Kharania. If the simulacrum is over there, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Is like, how does that differentiate? Like, if you try to do ascending to like the person you know, but they have a simulacrum that you've known, they're trying to do to that one. Does it go to the simulacrum? Does it go to like?
No, we'll go to the person because you don't think that's simulacrum.
Well, that's my point. It's like, but it's not.
What if we were
The
trying?
Yeah,
to
if the
ascend
I
to
would have thought if the
simulacrum?
person you're thinking of is the simulacrum and they're able to independently receive spells, they'd be the one who receives it. Otherwise, it would, I guess, get intercepted.
What if you don't know though?
Then it would go to the simulacrum, assuming they can receive it. Otherwise, it would get intercepted by the original caster. It's entirely possible that Sigilacrum can't receive sendings for all we know.
I mean, do you know she's a simulacrum in the first place?
We don't.
We don't.
That's
No,
that's the
that-
whole
that's
that's
what
the
I
whole
was
point of this
saying.
conversation. Yeah.
That's kind of the point of the conversation.
Well, I'm sure you'll find out next time you send to Sid. In the meantime, however, anything else before you depart?
I don't believe so.
No,
I mean, I guess
I'm
like
chilling.
inquire a little bit about like the property rights of like that college work, or if it's just like squatters' rights before like leaving again. But
Didn't she already tell you, like, she doesn't want to talk about it?
well, yeah, she did, but like
I
it
guess
doesn't
if
matter.
anybody else knows.
Yeah, you can still go to the mayor or Burgermeister
Yeah,
of the area.
like making sure like that's actually how it works here,
Oh.
rather than
do you have statecraft, Ash?
I sure do.
You can roll that if you'd like before you have to go talk to somebody about it.
You have it as seneschal
Need help
skills
with
rather than
statecraft?
statecraft, but like still same thing really.
Need
Whatever.
assistance? Or do you want...
It's a 12, which might be enough. Who knows?
For something like this, yeah, that's fine. As far as you can see, Juliana's tower is like just towing the edge of what would be considered that huge Bardic Keep's property, which means it is still technically hers. However, realistically, if you just, went in there and squatted on it, there's really not much anyone could do about it.
Fair enough.
She could potentially take you to court over it, but probably wouldn't.
Who'd ever
Yeah.
stop you from squatting? You know.
I mean, clearly the
Very few
correct
people who
solution
would.
to that problem is just to marry Juliana, and then it's yours anyway. Kate
We'll
won't.
work out a deal afterward.
Tory strategy.
Kate will suggest that, offhanded at some point while you're ruminating upon it.
Options to keep in mind.
I should figure out how to put together a wedding ceremony for me and my little coven.
Like legal or just event?
The ceremony, I'm legally able to define us as whatever. Royalty.
Arlene will just kind of scratch her chin. Is that how that works if, it's not your country?
Nope.
It isn't necessarily, but I mean, whatever I write on paper is what I say it is. In that kind of context,
16.
I can't think of someone who would go out of their way to fight me on the matter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody would, but, like, if someone took you to court for some reason.
Then they just use whatever paperwork I wrote that finds us.
Yeah, there's also the fact that who you're marrying and their own titles.
That's true. I mean, they might very well want some kind of local notary. I won't decry them that, but I'm primarily thinking about the actual event. They all
Yeah, the
deserve
ceremony,
something
yes.
grandiose.
I think that's something you'd have to discuss more in detail, the actual covenant itself, whether they'd want individual ceremonies or one big one altogether, or that sort of thing.
You should see if you could rent out the big Candernat church.
I would certainly love to.
I bet they do weddings.
More than likely.
But the problem
Of course,
is
there is the
then
matter of Siren's, faith.
Hmm.
Frankly, we could rent out the whole chorus and throw a great big festival, and that's always my favorite way to celebrate matrimony, is with a nice big royal festival. Something for common folk to, enjoy for a week or so.
I love festivals. And weddings.
Yeah, as do most.
you love partying in general.
Shrug.
You say
Yeah.
that like it's a bad thing.
I'm somewhat enamored with the idea of, renting out the chorus for a festival. I bet, an island that's just loaded to the brim with bards would really throw one hell of a week festival.
More than likely.
Don't you mean one hell of a strong?
Yes, sorry. I should have said one hell of a strong week-long festival.
Save it for GM. Oh, well, yeah, I can hope so.
What?
No, saving for GM.
Oh. Yes, I'm campaigning for the position. Vote for Savin.
Indeed.
A vote for
Yes.
Savin is
I'd
a
rather-
vote for Skow.
I'd rather vote for saving number 2.
No.
Don't worry, I'm your running mate. I'm about to say some out-of-pocket shit and get us both kicked out.
Hell yeah.
Get cancelled, get cancelled.
Get cancelled. I'm just there to filter, really. If you can't love me at my spiciest, you don't afford me at my most normal.
I'm pretty sure that just means we win the election these days.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't
Pretty
it?
much, yeah.
Yeah.
Just say some gamer words. Go up in the polls by 5 points.
Open up a COD lobby, goddamn.
Anyway, so as the party is setting up camp on the riverside at the end of your first day of sailing, you will notice on the far shore of the lake a group of centaurs just at the edge of your vision, pretty much on the horizon, watching you intently.
Ew.
You got fucking spyglasses. We peek back.
Do you have a
Thank you.
spyglass?
Wait, which game? Oh no, wrong game. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm
Yeah,
I'm very aware of the spyglasses in the other campaign, but no one's mentioned buying one in this one. I can recall.
No.
It's a
They expensive.
substantially
Or
expensive.
make you one.
It's still quite a lot of money for something that doesn't really do much.
Well, that's concerning. I knew they'd be moving up soon, but to see a camp already.
Well, you're just watching.
For now.
I wave.
The centaurs withdraw beneath a nearby hillock out of sight.
Hmm.
Be prepared. We're probably going to get raided in the night.
Or they're just scouting.
I don't want to take any chances, given that they have been willing and doing an entire war for years here.
Indeed.
Philly, what is that survival check for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Setting traps in the middle of the night for these tours, so they don't come and take Tori to use as breeding stock.
An 18, that's reasonably good.
Yeah, it is an 18.
Yep.
So,
Is there like any check I can make, like basic barricades around us to like help us provide cover or something like that?
Do you have carpenter's tools?
No, I don't have carpentry.
Why, yes.
Then yes, you can definitely
I do.
construct some simple wooden barricades from nearby brush trees. It's not a whole lot of material to work with, but if you get, say, an 18 on your test, why, you can make some half cover for the party. If not, then you
I'd
can
see.
make enough for one person. Okay. If something happens in the night, you will have half cover for your party.
Nice.
Good. Good.
Learning at
How-
my chairs really came in handy.
How moist is this air feeling?
Not very. I mean, you are on the river itself, but beyond that, it is pretty parching.
Dang. I guess to be fair, we have got the orb with us.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you are, it's quite dry.
I definitely end up making like a nice scale salve so that my snoodles don't get dried out.
Don't want chapped snoodles.
Exactly. I will also give Ashe some, seeing as you have, I believe, extra scales now.
I
You don't
mean,
want to get
I
you don't want to
keep
get itchy face.
Val, I keep plenty of it
Almost
on me.
extra scaly.
Fair point. Well, if anyone ends up needing extra
I'll
scale
take
scrub,
some.
oh, there you go. Yeah, I'll hand you the rest of a little pewter pot full of
Woo.
like abrasive moisturizing cream.
For your for tourist knuckles.
Yeah,
I mean,
for the
sorry,
nuts.
boobs.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she literally does have claws. There's presumably some scalage around there. Plus, I imagine like some exfoliating moisturizers quite
Uh-oh.
nice around the tubes.
D1, drop lowest.
Yeah, I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I mean,
That is how
Nice.
advantage works.
that is something or someone rolling with advantage.
Alright. So, beyond laying some simple traps and making some barricades, is there any preparation the party wishes to do during the night? Or before the night, I should say.
Let me take a look here.
Hmm?
I don't think so.
believe so. I did not have the tower prepared today, so I can't cast that and make us like a little fortress. That would have been good, but I don't. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't have anything that I can do.
No, I think I'm good.
Same for now.
Alright. Then, it's been a while since we went over this. In fact, I'm not sure we have this entire campaign, but who takes which watch? Or 3 to fill out.
Yeah, we haven't.
I take the darkest one,
So,
whichever that ends up being
the
in
middle.
most occasions. Yeah.
I
You
think
can
I
take
probably take
first.
the early morning one.
I'll take first watch.
So watch 1 is Steve and Tori.
Yeah.
Watch 2 is Theli.
Last time it was me and Kate, I think was last time.
Sure. So that would leave...
Did she have night vision?
No.
No, she didn't. Who else had night vision? Oh, it was usually Steve.
Yeah, I thought it was you and Steve that did like
me
the
and Steve in the
watch
middle of the night,
together.
yeah, as the vision haverers.
Veil.
Oh, Vale.
If Vale
Okay,
exists.
Vale has dark viz.
Sure,
Cool.
if you want to go with Vale in the middle of the night. The NPCs can take third watch.
So they'll be with me on third then.
Oh god, heavy sleeper veil on middle watch. Oh god.
It's clearly why she's a heavy sleeper is because she has to have a completely interrupted sleep, and it is just impossible to get you up in the morning.
Poor baby.
So that
Half cat, half dragon, all eat.
God, she is half. She is a half cat. Oh god.
Half cat, half dragon. It's just all she wants is to find some kind of gold to curl up on, and then sleep for a nice, relaxing 12 to 13 hours.
What
Oh, that
if
sounds
we
so
bought Vale a gold box?
Clearly, what we'd have to do is
Oh.
get a gold cat tower that comes in a gold box, so that she can ignore the cat tower and only use the box.
Alright, so, Steve, Tori, your watch passes by uneventfully.
Nice.
Vale and Thelerien, your watch passes by uneventfully. Ashe, your watch with Kate and Arlene is interrupted, but not by an attack. Rather, just before the break of the first fingers of dawn over the mountains, you hear a thump, and the boat rocks ever so slightly.
Uh-oh. Eyes awake. Something rocked the boat there. Let's go check it out.
Are you waking everybody up?
I'm in a hammock on the back of it.
Yeah, I imagine I'll send Arlene to start getting people while me and Kate get ready to check it out. That way I have somebody with me in case of something happening.
Can I see anything from the hammock?
You're fast asleep.
Okay, yeah, fair.
And
Yeah, that's what I'm doing is checking the orb.
it is not sufficient to wake you up. It's just a slight rock of the boat. Yeah, alright. Ashe, you and Kate can board the ship. Arlene goes around waking up Vale, Steve, Tori. Poor Vale. Has only gotten like 2 hours of sleep after her watch. It's just a humanoid ruin. And yes, Ashe, you board your boat again and find that there is a single arrow, quite a large one, sticking out of the mast. Expertly placed, a dead center shot.
Is there anything on the arrow?
Nope.
How about our orb? Is our orb still located where we had it?
Yep. Your orb has been untouched. It would be quite impressive if a bunch of centaurs managed to board your boat without you noticing.
Alright. I suppose I'll examine the arrow then. See if I can't dislodge it and find out what's on it, if there is anything on the head or something.
Yeah, you are able to pull it free. The arrow seems, at a glance, entirely mundane. The head is made of surprisingly decent quality iron. It's no crude facsimile of a true arrow. It's good make, but otherwise unremarkable. The fletching on the back appears to be from cockatrice feather, however.
Judging where it's like been stuck in, is it coming from like the Centaur camp or is it like a different direction?
It has come from the northwest. It's like
Northwest.
probably dead in this direction.
If you're pointing, we cannot see it.
Oh, sorry, I'm on the GM layer. This direction.
Oh, okay. And like the Centaur camp is like over this way.
No, you haven't seen a centaur camp. You just saw a bunch watching you, and then they
Oh,
went,
yeah, right.
they
Sorry.
withdrew.
I was assuming like
Yeah,
I
that
assume we saw a camp.
no, this is not what we saw. We saw something like.
Well, yeah. I was just like we saw centaurs. I assumed we saw the camp, but I guess we
Nope,
didn't.
you didn't see a camp. It's reasonable to assume they had one, but you haven't seen it.
Oh, is this a warning shot or is it something else? Really?
Well, the question is, can we estimate how far away they are?
Somewhere
From
within
the
the
angle of
range of a
that-
longbow.
The real question is if they're doing a warning shot, if they're doing something else. What do you think? Think we should just get out of here? I think we should go and try and hunt down and stop anything with this.
Kate will scratch her hair. It looked to me like there were 30, 40 centaurs. I don't think we ought to try fighting them.
No. Think we should send word to Baron Taldrin's castle back there that they have centaurs on the doorstep, or... Oh, they probably already know they do. So let's get the rest of the party up and see what the opinion is there. Yeah, I'll finish getting
But
everybody up and
didn't we meet
explain
the
the
Lord
situation.
before? Was in the city?
Hmm? You mean Lady Taldrin?
And in the Teldron city there,
No,
Gatestone.
you did not meet the leader of the town. You attempted to meet Lady Jessica, but she did not want to see you. But she is also not the lord of the town. I don't know that you've ever met Lady Taldrin at all. I don't think she was at the.
I think we have.
I don't think she was at the tourney.
I don't think we have.
No idea.
That's the situation. What do y'all think we should do?
Have I been woken up? I'm still in the
Yeah,
back
I've
of the
woken
boat.
everybody.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The whole party, even poor Vale.
Even poor Val. If she wants to go back to sleep after hearing what happened, then she can go back to sleep after hearing what happened.
Hmm. Let's see here. Hey Arlene, want to do a little scouting with me real quickly?
I mean, I can, but that's a lot of centaurs out there, and it's still too dark to see for me. I'm blind as a bat outside the firelight.
It will be
Fair
pretty
enough.
dangerous.
Could you make me invisible then?
That I can do. One sec.
It will be pretty dangerous if you get caught, but if
I'll
we hear
just have
anything,
to-
we'll
They're a
come
lot
running.
faster than you.
I was gonna say I just have to not get caught.
Well, other than that, if you just sending to the door guy for Lady Jessica, tell him like, hey, we saw a bunch of centaurs coming towards Gatestone.
Well, it's certainly not something I can do.
No, but
so-
a wit setting because both Arlene and Ashe was with us.
Sure.
Let's see. Arlie, do you even have something prepared?
Yeah, doesn't she have a send pal?
I mean, sometimes. She does have it as a ritual, to be fair.
Yeah.
I can do it, sure. Give me a few minutes. Actually, wait, no, I can't. Not while I'm keeping Theli invisible.
Yeah.
It's
let me
fine, I
go
have
take
it
a quick
prepared.
look first.
If we need to do something, I have it prepared, but let's hold off until we have a better grasp of the situation.
So, Arlene will cast
Theli's sneaking.
invisibility upon Theli.
Sweet.
Is she checking out the centaurs?
She's going to go and sound them out, yeah.
I'm going to
Nice.
go scouting.
I mean, you could go past. You could always go pacify 30 centaurs by yourself if you wanted to.
I don't see me necessarily achieving that.
No, I meant to like. That's out of the character towards like a Tory type thing.
I mean, that's a Veil type thing if you think about it.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah.
Never escape.
Would me wild shifting break invis?
No.
Okay, then I will also wild shift when I go so that my perception centric skills are advantagified.
Wild shape.
Yeah.
Tori, what's your speed? Is it 8?
9.
Wait, how are you wild shaping? That's specifically a druid spell.
Wild shifting.
Wild shifting.
Oh, wild shifting. Sorry, I heard wild shape.
Yeah, I will then shrink. I need to update that description actually, but regardless, I slink off into the night, invisible, and 23.
Whew. That's
pretty fucking good.
Alright, that is pretty good. Alright, so what is the plan other than just walking in the direction you think the centaurs are?
I'm going to follow the trajectory, and I'm going to get to wherever this bluff might have been the shooting came from. And I will follow tracks, count numbers, and see if anything has been, like, potentially left for us to find, or if it was just some raw dog threat that we're going to get shot, or even a warning from someone who isn't a centaur, frankly. We know absolutely nothing for sure, so I would like to gather really any information about the situation.
Yeah.
That sounds reasonable. So yeah, I guess a survival check would probably be the most appropriate skill.
Smooth 26 to
Shit.
case the surrounding area and get. I just do that fucking Lord of the Rings Legolas thing. Just gonna Legolas the area real quick.
Legolas.
What did my snake eyes see?
Stink.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. You count 43 centaurs in this warband by their tracks. Takes you several minutes to sort through the sheer number of them. And by these hoofprints, these are all large, strapping warriors. No mere minions counted amongst their number. And they are loaded with heavy equipment loads, sort you would bring to a war camp, but you see no signs of them having camped here. Looks like they simply came up to pretty much the extreme end of bow range and delivered a single shot towards your boat and then left.
Would I recognize performing this as some kind of ranger signal?
Not ranger signal in specific.
Okay. Raises more and more questions. Nothing has been left here. Because it feels very strange that they would have come up here exclusively for the purpose of shooting an arrow at our mast and fucking off again.
Especially when there were warband nearly 50. and
Yeah,
we're
I was
just,
gonna say, like, if it's
a tiny
fucking
little
and it's
party.
40 members deep to do so is wild.
Maybe they want to talk.
For all I know, it's just some kind of gesture to beckon one of us out less stealthily. Or maybe even get Tori's attention. I'm only semi-joking when I think they'd probably think of her as like a fucking maximum breeding catch, that's for sure. Clearly, it's just it's going to be the defend the walls against the Minotaurs situation, but it's horse edition.
It's only 30 of them, so it's not quite 70, you know? Not 43 of them, really.
Yeah. I guess amongst the sign, I'll check if there's been any of that, like, irritated, like, equine pouring at the ground. Like, maybe they have their dander up. Like, I think it's actually a reasonable fear that they are interested in Tori like that.
Yeah, you definitely see quite a bit of pacing around and ground pawing here.
They are uncomfortable or fidgety about it, and I'd think usually a warband of fucking 40 strapping muscular centaurs wouldn't be sort of pacing around nervously. Interesting.
Unless they
what
were go up against something very spooky.
Yeah, what direction have these hooves retreated in?
They have retreated in this direction, to the northwest, towards the very southern edge of the forest.
Can their camp be seen from where we are?
You have blind sight, what, 60? No.
Blind sight 60. You know what? I can sigh and lift my blindfold and take a look properly. Just look and see if there's a campfire on the edge or evidence of a war camp out there.
Alright. An innocent villager walking by is instantly obliterated.
It is like you just again. It's immediately what she's afraid of. Like this is the moment where my hubris, this moment I've relaxed for even a half a
Suddenly.
second. I've just killed someone.
Civilian over there with sea invisibility. Instantly
No,
slain.
the fucking Centaur just looks towards the hill where she is. It's just starts turning to stone. Because
Yeah, no. Thankfully, yes, I am invisible, so they can't see me, which is the other requirement for that. It doesn't stop her from feeling deeply paranoid about it.
Alright, yeah.
does it work
They're
like that, or is it just
at the very edge of your vision, now that you're like up on the other side of this hill line. Yeah, near the edge of the forest, you can see that there are some campfires. They are quite distant.
Yeah. Presumably my night sight, I'm always wearing a blindfold, my night sight is probably pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will gaze out across and note the presence of these camps.
plus you got thermal vision as well as a snake?
I do not get thermal vision, no.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
That would be very cute, but unfortunately not in my repertoire. Yeah, alright, I will case this joint until I am satisfied, mask back up again, and return to the group. Probably as I approach, I'll tap a rock or a tree just so that I don't come out of invisibility and then get shot when someone jumps an alarm.
We hear something just suddenly not bang somewhere and just aim at suddenly shoot.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I didn't say I'm gonna chuck a rock at a tree and then go, it's me.
One more thing,
Alright.
Felly, before
Alright
you
then.
do so.
Oh.
Could you make an intelligence test for me? Just raw dog.
Okay. Man, that dog is raw as fuck.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Unless I have advantage for any singular reason.
Nope. Although you are, of course, always welcome to spend inspiration.
I don't even have inspo.
Oh, well.
Do you want?
Um.
Do you want?
It could be interesting.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Can't get worse. Can't get
Yeah,
worse.
alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
I'll give it a switch. I could learn something fun. 15.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Big lump.
Yes. Okay.
Alright. Give me just a moment here.
You were followed somehow.
That would be a perception check, typically.
That's true.
I shifted to be aware for it. Although by this point of me returning, it would have already worn off.
Unless they too were invisible.
Oh. Alright, with a 15. Theli, that's sure a lot more fires than like 40-ish, even centaurs, big as they are, would ever possibly need. You're not looking at, a small scouting party, which, 40 men would make up for an army. That's quite a lot more.
That's a warband. Holy shit.
Oh.
Was I correct then? Did they really want to warn Tori off so she's not caught in this fucking war?
Hmm.
That would be fucking crazy. And yeah, I come back with that alarming
Wild.
news.
I think we need to head back to Baron Taldrin then. And inform them of what's on their doorstep and coming.
Mm-hmm.
Are they closer to Toldron or Spirus at this point?
If they're in that square, then they're closer here.
Yeah, they're closer to Toldron. Okay.
We could talk to them though, if they want to, switch
don't-
sides.
The risk of us getting captured is really high, and this, you'll gesture at the orb, is kind of a deep priority to get resolved.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
can't afford to be captured by them. Not that we should even try talking to an entire war camp with just our forces as it is.
Tell you what, though, we could
We
leave a
don't need
letter
big
for them
forces.
and run their arrow through it so they know to find it.
Then what
Sorry,
would
what'd
you
you say?
say?
Well, I'm not Tori. I have no idea what she would want to say to them.
Just assuming they wanted to talk to me
Assuming they're
specifically.
interested. It's the best guess I have for it, honestly. Otherwise, they really do have genuinely no reason.
I mean, they could have just thought we were a random group of people.
True,
Like
and then it would have been very
salesmen or
strange that they
something.
didn't, you know, attack or abduct us. Why would they send one random
Mhm.
arrow? It's
Quite
clearly
so.
it's clearly a means to make contact. None of us have any idea what that might be for. Why they want to
Oh, yeah,
contact
but-
us.
That meeting contact would be quite dangerous for us.
And maybe would have been considered dangerous for them. No, you don't have to if you don't want to. This was just a suggestion.
I
So,
have no
what you're saying
idea what to
is,
say, though.
Whatever you fancy.
Kate will just put up a hand. I reckon they were sending a message, sure, but an arrow ain't exactly the friendliest of communication methods. That seems like a
No.
warning
Yes.
more than an invitation, if you ask me.
yeah, you're not alone in that thinking.
Sure, it could be a threat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I-
this was the best way of combining your ideas. Literally, stay the fuck away
A warning
for your
shot.
own good.
Like I originally thought. Sometimes first guess really is the best guess.
Alright, let's get ascending to Baron Taldron and ascending to the Margrave. She'll want to know.
I can do ascending to the Margrave, but we actually need to go and inform Baron Tallerin in person.
I
I've
mean,
never
do
met them
know-
before.
we know Jessica and
Jessica.
her gate guard.
That's true.
Yeah.
Alright, give me just a moment then, and I can compose
Yeah,
ascending
you
to
can
her.
stay-
And...
You can send it
you-
to her seneschal gate guy, whatever it was one that handle her business. I don't care, what's his
Yes.
fucking name again?
Riordan Taldron.
Yeah, Riordan Taldron. Yes, this can be done. Theli, how many do you reckon is actually there?
The camp that came just up to the bluff was 43 by count. The fires out there. Savin, would you say it would, what, double, treble that number?
More than that. If that's less than 250 men, you'd be shocked.
Okay. Probably 250, perhaps even 300. 300 proud, greasy centaurs.
That's a lot.
And you reckon it's what, 30 miles out?
Yeah, for them, not a distance at all, really. They could probably eat that terrain up.
Let's see here. Time to go
If
to the ward
there is
counter.
Yeah, if there is an attack, it's imminent. It's a bad company.
Full.
Well, if nothing else, that Taldron Keep seems pretty unassailable.
Yeah.
What else would they get out of what they're doing then? I suppose is an important question.
Here's what I'm thinking to send to the Sir Taldron. And tell me if you want any modifications or changes to it. It's 24 words at the current matter.
$250 men ain't enough to siege anything.
Yeah, I assume some kind of pillaging. Perhaps the drought is actually hitting them particularly hard too at this point.
So you fear they plan to
Pillage.
to pillage the keep.
Yeah.
Well,
The land
pillage the
surrounding.
land.
Yeah.
And it's too few to just be a scout party, but it's too many, too many to be a scout party, but too few to actually attack anything defended.
But it is certainly more than enough to lay a lot of waste to the surrounding area.
Yeah. There were any villages unprotected, but they were all on the other side of the river.
I mean, it could just be like the big equivalent of a scouting party, like
Reconnaissance and
Went
force
group or
happened,
something?
sure, but
I would doubt it.
How come? Simply because they're naturally raiders, or
And then that much in mass for scouting is it leaves behind too many traces that they would have been scouting.
I mean,
I
they
mean,
left behind
they
a
don't need to
clear
leave-
trace to
yeah.
us right
Yeah.
now.
Kate will point at the arrow. Yeah, that's how I'm sure they ain't scouting. If they were here...
I mean, they don't need to be sneaking to. Like, I'd want that many people too if I was scouting the people I was up against had a dragon on their side.
Well, sure,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't leave people like us alive to do exactly what we're doing, would you?
Yes. If anything, I'd want a smaller party, really, to do scouting. Less chance of them being discovered or leaving traces.
If I didn't think they were part of the war effort.
There's no way they ain't. Not this close to the battlefield.
No, I was saying if I didn't think. I wouldn't, like, take out a small group if I didn't think they were part of the war effort.
Yeah. I know we'll pointedly add that even the 40 who came up to the ledge were, like healthy, strong individuals, like all warrior size and weight. Yeah, my best guess is that they are here to hurt resources a whole lot.
Alright, then if we're happy with that, then I'll send it in as that I fear they plan to pillage Taldrin's land then.
Yeah, it is either that or some centaur prince or princess has gone missing in the area and they've come to collect. Very, very typical.
I hope not.
I guess.
No, I would think not. I know it's poor form to make a joke about it, but
Well,
yeah.
also, though, especially if somebody had been kidnapped, I don't think they would have let us go without talking to us.
Yeah. Just to see how it all shakes out.
Mm-hmm. Shit, Knights went missing that way. Makes sense, since we know it's
So
there.
stay safe and stay away from them.
I'm inclined to follow that and leave the defense to their forces now that they're aware of it.
Maybe if it was a smaller group, I'd push for talking more, but I don't want to go
As
get
much as I
kidnapped.
Yes, as much as I wish to help Taldrin in defending their land more, we have a more important duty currently.
God, it sets my teeth on edge. Yeah, we'll have to leave them to it.
I know, I don't like it either. But this comes first. If this doesn't get solved, then there's no point to defending anything here. It'll all just die out.
Putting an end to the drought would be a great way to get them to stop trying to raid random villages to disrupt supply lines at the very least.
Might be a
Yes.
good foot in to talk about why they're doing all this.
Yes, well, let's hurry on to the keep then. The sooner we can find these tools and get them blessed, the sooner Sid can fix the problem here.
Yes.
Mhm. I guess we continue on into the night.
Alright. It's an early morning start for you, but you are able to press on. And about midday, you are able to arrive at Spirus Keep. With, thankfully, no
Okay,
further
done.
incidences.
Good, good.
Yes, turn on the backing warning here, so just back the boat in. Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
The parking in here.
Well, that also has to be done any time Ashe goes in reverse when he's backing that
Hey,
ass
there
up.
we go. No, that's
Kate
just
just
towards
slides her in for a parallel park on the dockside.
Oh,
Smooth.
sick.
that. Very nice. Sick.
Good.
Just towards natural stage, it just has a little fucking fairy hidden in her tail. Just go like beep, beep every time she backs up.
Fantastic.
We informed them a little bit about the orb beforehand, so let's bring it on into them.
Yep, if they've got a bath ready and waiting for it. I am kind of tired of having very dry sinuses at this point.
Yeah, as you disembark your boat, the great draconic form of Lyre will swoop down from the castle crenellations, carrying a Margrave in tow, who will deftly leap from his back to land amongst you all, capes all aflutter. And once on the
Okay,
ground, she will just take a commanding step forward, grab Ashe by the hips, bend backwards, insert tongue to mouth.
Is she alarmed at all by the sight of Ashe being extra scale?
Not
No, this is like
particularly.
extra horns. for her to,
doesn't
like,
even,
grab
doesn't even
onto.
notice. It's too busy fucking mouth.
After a couple of moments, she pops back, will look you over, give one of your horns a flick of her finger. A good look.
Thanks, I did think they suited me pretty well.
Shame about the face scales, though. Trace a couple fingers
Yeah.
along your chin.
I'm sure they'll look better once they come in and smooth out.
I'm sure. In the meantime, I
yeah.
understand you have a relic for us.
Yep. The very heart and root of the big old drought problem, we think.
Probably the most dangerous relic yet ever seen.
I have a thing to bring to my doorstep if that's the case, but I suppose there is no place better in all the duchy for it.
Mhm.
Only till we get it fixed. Don't worry.
Yeah. It needs to be kept as safe as possible currently.
Fixed, So what is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to be ever-flowing water.
Is that so?
Exact opposite of what it's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Scratch her chin and peer at the egg. Strange property for a sphere, but very well.
It opens out to look like a water lily.
That makes sense. Well, we have a bath specially prepared in the keep, one that should have a fairly constant drizzle of water, but not too much that will lose the lake.
Perfect.
With all due luck, it shouldn't have to stay in there too long before getting fixed.
As well. very much crossing fingers that we actually see some rain, maybe very small amounts of it gathering, with moisture
would
not
be
being
nice.
stolen from the mountains.
It's entirely possible.
We can hope.
If they're
Things are
gonna-
getting
if-
bad even here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a war camp just outside Taldrin's Keep as it is. 30 miles north, roughly.
Yes, so I saw. And that's not the only one either. The orcs are taking up the northeast part of the forest, fortifying it. But there is good news. Yesterday, a successful war party of our side made it across the river and established a fort on the other side atop a hill. I believe a
Surely.
Crispin Crane is in charge of it now. About 100 men or so.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Excellent news.
Goodness knows we needed a win.
Yes, I believe they defeated, I couldn't tell you if they killed or captured, one of the cousins of the orc chieftain, one of the dragon pikes.
Excellent.
Good. If there's a foothold for getting over the river, then that makes further assaulting north a lot easier.
Yes, and it also covers my ass. As you might guess from the name, the dragon pikes are skilled at hunting flying creatures. Wyverns on the other side, I understand, but she'll reach over and pat Lyre. I have weapons that can hurt my precious boy here.
We can't have that.
A true tragedy.
But as long as that war camp of ours stands sentinel, they'll have trouble moving them into position. If it falls, though, I may lose my ability to so effectively defend our northern frontier.
Oh, with any luck, I should be able to progress north and start taking that territory in a few months, hopefully.
Yes, let's hope Sir Crane lasts a few months. Arlene will furrow her brow a bit, but say nothing.
Well, first we have to go get copper tools and try and get them blessed by an old primordial.
We have blacksmiths here that could make that for you. There's plenty of copper lying around in town, I'm sure.
We need ancient copper.
These are to repair an ancient relic. It requires something a lot more special than just copper.
Well, this was once a keep of the Dragon Empire, but I'm not aware of any copper artifacts that may have survived.
That's
Sorry.
unfortunate.
Yes. Would be rather convenient, but my explorations of the catacombs have turned up treasure, but nothing of value to you, I'm afraid.
What? Ancient candelabras or plates? Or nothing like that?
Nothing I think would make good tools. There's bits and bobs, I'm sure, but if you want something specific, I doubt just any random bit of silverware would help, would it?
No, not
No,
particularly.
yes.
Just looking for
said it had to be
old.
Copper.
If it's just ancient copper, I could work it, but it's probably not now.
Well, I can send Hadley to go look through the reliquary, see if there's anything remotely feasible. Should just take the rest of the day.
Sure, we've been on the road a little earlier than usual.
Yeah, might be worth it.
And,
And
you know, can I get, what's this? Liar's dimension as a dragon?
the dragon peers at you. Why for?
The boy's measurements.
How thick he be?
How thick that pussy toe.
No, I was thinking about Well, as Thelerien can... What's it called? As Thelerien can... I don't care. What is the fucking word?
Attest?
A test?
Attest, yes. Salamander can attest. My work tends to last a little bit longer than it fucking should.
Mm-hmm. But what are you going to work on for me?
I don't figure why not. You're more of a strength or a what is the English word? Lethal? You know, like dexterous.
Are you trying to say that you want to make them dragon armor, Steve?
Yes.
Well, that's going to be very expensive, but I'm certainly not going to stop you if you want to just make it for me. Though my scales are already
Yes,
hard as chainmail at even the weakest point. I don't need protection, you know.
Well, they had weapons that could hurt you, so...
Yes, but they're going to punch through armor just the same. Like I said, I won't stop you if you want to. Especially if you could maybe
I
add
get
some nice frills to it. Maybe a little lace.
Sky May.
No, I wouldn't... Yeah, that would be possible. I had to get my steel knitting out, but sure.
I suspect that's going to take an amount of time we don't necessarily
Yes,
have
it's
right
not-
now.
Really, time that we have to
No.
spare.
Yes, but when I do have the time to do something, I will have some time to do something. It works.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm still gonna get to that ceremonial plate for you eventually, Liar.
I mean, Steve, you could have just asked Ashe. I suspect by now they have a intimate knowledge of Liar's measurements.
Yes, but I don't need the measurements from below. I need them from all angles.
That's the most important thing to protect.
That is also true, yeah.
Yes, I've
That is
got
the
all
part that
the
gets shot.
I've got measurements for them all for eventually building armor for them.
But yes, you're free to measure. Hold on. Just
Yeah.
let me get out of this. Liar will shimmy their hips and shoulders and dispense with their tabard.
Shimmy mimmy.
Okay.
Quite lithe creature, but let's see. With +3 dex, medium or heavy armor would probably be the preference. Plate armor,
Yeah,
obviously, would be the best.
Yes, but plate armor for a dragon is
It's only 4 times as expensive.
is it only 4 times? Let's see here. So that's 1,500 times 4, only 6,000 GP.
Well, only
Honestly, I would
3,000
have expected
to make it.
worse. Yeah, that's
3,000
not
to
bad.
make it. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah,
here.
honestly,
but
that's
then-
significantly less than I would have thought.
Yeah, I'd have
Yeah,
genuinely
yeah.
expected worse.
Let me also
I guess it's
say
because
that the
technically
reason-
full plate wouldn't cover every joint for
I
a
mean,
dragon.
yeah.
It's
Very
more
different story
because
there.
Liar's just like a young adult dragon.
Yeah,
He is only large
Also, but,
sized,
yeah. He's only large.
as opposed to, gargantuan Sid. But you don't really need to
So,
make armor per
also
se.
my
Baby's only as
It's-
big
it's
as
still
I
a-
am.
It still take you like
It's
a lot of days to
Let
make
Hedrah
it.
fucking finish, though. She's trying to say something.
so that's will cost 2,400 in raw materials to make.
Hmm.
It's the daytime advancement of 6. It will take me 180 days alone to do it.
And it's still 3 months
If-
even with someone helping you.
Yes, someone help me. And if there's a workshop, that would also be half, right?
Yep.
45 days. It's a month and a half.
In ideal conditions.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
In ideal condition.
Now, do you think you're ever going to have a month and a half to just fuck around on that project?
No,
Probably
but
not
I
while the
can.
war's on.
But I will have bits of times that I will be working on it. Because a project doesn't need to be done in one fell swoop, as you've been saying before. It will
True.
take a certain amount of days.
That is very true.
Can be worked on a bit.
Well, just remember this is a, like, large-sized creature project. You're only really going to be able to work on it while you're standing still. No fucking around with that on your boat. But, yeah. Like, you are welcome to progress that, day at a time. It just needs to be standstill time.
Yes, I understand that.
Right.
Because none of us have a portable fucking smithy with us.
I mean, even
I
with
mean,
a portable smithy, it'd still be standstill time, I think.
Yeah, you have plenty of portable smith's tools. It's just, like, the sheer size of working on, plate armor for a large-sized creature is prohibitive.
There's no room to work on it.
Yeah.
If we are on the move.
And
Yes,
the weight, too, is
understandable.
Yeah,
a bit
there's
of an
that
issue.
too.
But you do have Tori around to just haul things for you, who I assume is probably nowhere near her carry capacity.
Big lady, big carry.
I am. Speaking of carry capacity, by the way, since I generally the one who tracks these things, you are down to 18 days of supplies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
This would be the place to buy, and we're definitely
You
not
would-
getting
yeah.
them back in Kharania.
yeah, this would be the place to kind of restock.
Think you could get the hookup from your lovely wives?
I mean, yes, to a degree. I mean, everything will still be fairly expensive. That's just the nature of food in Kharania currently.
Yeah. Just purely on an access kind of deal.
yes, I'm sure we can work something out. Speaking of which,
Appreciate
I
it.
do need you up in my tower, Ashe, for a present I've had for you.
Right. I do have new presents to show as well.
Good. Then come with me.
You'll have fun then. I'm going to find a sunny spot to lie down in.
All right. Well, once the Ashe is in the tower, they get the view of the drop of the chest plate and the new rings installed.
Nice. Before you can do that, however, when you get up to the tower, you will find Kathy, Hadley, and by that time Lyre has flown back up there, all waiting for you, lined up hip to hip. They will, at Tazre's command, all turn around, bend over, and present a matching set of butt plugs, all
That's
nicely
so cute.
bejeweled.
Aww.
And you
That's
get one
fantastic.
too.
Slurp.
Adorable and salacious.
Yay.
Like all
Adorable.
the best gifts.
Salacious. And I'll swap mine out for this one while I'm in town.
Mm-hmm. Although you will note that the ones that Tazre has had made are modeled after your spell storing one, so that even when you're
Aw.
apart, you can still be part of the little compact.
Aww.
Nice.
That's great. That's fantastic. I love it.
Yes. In the meantime, though, this one has a vibrate feature built in.
Yay. Hooray.
Winning. Victory. That's victory, baby.
It's victory. And then they get to see the new nipple rings.
Vibrate feature built in, so does the other one.
Ashe is carried off for the day. Any of the rest of you have anything you'd like to do?
Hi, Gooch.
And you do have a
Sorry,
gooch,
what?
but
Eh,
I'm Gucci. I'm good.
Oh. Like, I am
Yeah.
Gooch. It's like, no,
No. Gucci.
no.
My
Gucci.
Gooch could always use attending.
Kate volunteers.
Your Gooch could also use attending. Okay, sure.
It's
Hey,
like the
it's a
Dark
no
Souls
ye-
title. It just says attendant of the Gooch.
menacing.
Oh,
Why do I hear
attending,
boss
not-
music?
Oh, attending. I thought you said attendee.
No, I don't need to feed my Gooch
Attendee
attendee.
of the Gooch is a
That's
nice
it. That's the rarest cut of meat ever breaded.
Jeez.
You just try get the fucking chicken nuggets.
Oh.
It's finger licking good.
Assuming
suck
you
it,
aren't
you
going to take Kate up on her offer, she will bid you all adieu and go look for someone to shack up for the day.
I'm sure if she wanted to join in the tower, she could.
She was not invited,
what was
and so
Kate?
will go do her own thing.
Fair enough.
What was Kate offer?
She was offering a chance to get tongued down with my asshole. Well, more correctly,
I'm
the
just checking.
space between the pussy and the ass.
Okay, I'm just checking with. I'm asking the DM just to make
No,
sure
no, that
you're just
Theli said she could use her gooch attendant too, and Kate was like, "I'll volunteer." Oh,
Oh, okay. Just checking. Just checking. I wasn't sure, so.
Alright.
No, I'm just going to just see what's
Theli's
available
having
in
a
town.
wholesome time, and also just feels weird about the thought of getting involved with yet more people,
Cool guy
especially
has
party
chill
members
day.
she's traveling with.
I mean, look, Kate knows how to keep it casual.
Yeah,
Much to
it's-
Ashe's chagrin.
You say while
Sad,
Ashe is
true.
getting dick down along with like a cis girl, a she-male, and a trap.
Yeah,
Really is the whole
but-
gamut up
hitting
there.
we're hitting the marks here. You know, this is just everything
Yeah,
up
but
here.
it's not. Yeah, but it's not Kate though.
It's
Yeah,
true.
well.
I've been trying and I've been
Yeah.
working on it for a long
Ash-
time, Kate.
We're
Yeah,
getting there. We
One
got the
day.
plan. We got
One
the
day.
you're
long-term
saying
plan.
what you're saying is that he's getting that LGBT sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, the LGBT sandwich.
He's being turned into that LGBT sandwich.
Also true.
He's in it. You better believe it, LGBT sandwich. You're in one.
Yep, this is my lettuce and gay bacon tomatoes. Was that last one? No, the tomatoes.
Hadley is definitely the gay bacon.
So the gay bacon.
Yeah, so after the two hoes wander off, Arlene will kind of watch them leave and then turn to the rest of you standing around. So, she said that was Mr. Crane that was in charge of that new fort?
Yeah, Crispin
Mm.
Crane.
Yeah. Isn't he the one we?
Yeah, we got
On the
him
ring
his ring back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Arlene will awkwardly shuffle on the spot. I got a thing to talk about with that.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I don't know if it's relevant or not. I mean, it's probably nothing, but I think there's maybe something wrong with Crispin. Like, I don't know how I
I
feel
mean-
about him being in charge of a whole camp full of guys.
I mean,
Why?
You remember that time back in town last year where I lost a tooth, Steve?
Oh, Crispin Crane's her dad.
No.
No, we know who it is.
And just slowly gets her full attention. Give her his full attention. Does the triangle with the hands. Please, do go on.
Yeah, I got in a fist fight with him.
With
He's
Chris?
he's the guy who socked me in the mouth.
Bastard.
What a fuckface.
He was kind of weird,
Well,
though, too.
I mean, it's not like he just jumped me and beat me. We got in a honest fight. See,
About what?
after we did the whole ring escapades, I spent some time kind of looking for his missus on my own. And I found her.
Hmm.
Yeah, she'd sold the ring for sure to get away
I get
from
that.
here.
Oh.
And she
Well,
tried
I
to
know the
get
first part,
Crispy
but-
to come with her, and,
Oh.
Knightly Honor said no. And when I told him that, he got real mad. And said if, that's how it was gonna be, he might as well die in the war.
He did seem like he kind of had a death wish about it
So this was
when we
more
so
of
much
you.
as suggested the thing.
You think his forward camp is more of a suicide by war kind of maneuver?
That's what I'm afraid of. I can't prove it. He was obviously in a bad state then, but it's been months.
It's entirely possible it started as a death wish and it actually turned into a successful campaign. Goodness knows some of the greatest fighters we've ever known are people who had nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's what I hope. Besides, after... back in Verndale, I bumped into his wife again, after you guys ditched me for a day. And she said she was pregnant, so then I, sent a message to Crispin about it. So maybe that calmed him down?
That would certainly help.
I hope.
Assuming the child is his.
If it's his. If
And
it's not his.
If it ain't, then he's definitely gonna fucking kill himself.
Yeah.
Just.
It's not good.
Well, fingers crossed then that, when she was intending to run away with him, it would be a genuine surprise if she'd also been at the same time cheating on him long enough to have, visible pregnancy by Verndale.
Yeah.
I mean, also, Verndale not away.
She was on her way to the coast to catch a boat. I gave her some money to help.
Yeah, that was good of you.
Well, she's out of the country by now. I
Yeah.
sent to her about a month ago. I think she's in Variat. Well, I don't know, thought you guys should know. You know how to talk to people in charge more than I do. If it matters,
barely.
which it might not. I don't know.
It might.
Unfortunately, we're in the position where we just have to hope it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're right near the camp. We could, go up there if you wanted.
We'd have to cross over into the war zone, which is...
Well, yeah, but...
Can we see on the map where that would be?
Is that
It's right on the other end of the river. And yeah, so I will bring you guys back to the map. And now I can reveal the identity of this camp.
Yep. Other side of the river.
Good. I had a feeling
We
it's either like our camp or is like an orc camp. So it's good
We
to know
wouldn't
it's
be
our camp.
we wouldn't be afield
Those
for
are the two
long.
options.
We can go there under the impression that we're just checking to see what resources we could acquire for them while we're on the go. But
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's worth poking into. I just thought I should mention while we're here.
maybe seeing as you've had a scuffle with him, we can have Ashe check in on him instead.
Yeah, that'd probably be better. I don't think he'd answer me if I sent him anything.
Yeah. We'll leave it to Ashe and guess see how it shakes out. Don't wait until they're finished with the debaucherous fuck party, though.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wait, that just removes the fingers from the triangles and just clenches them. Knuckles popping.
What's wrong?
Steve's just all irked up, being reminded that you got in a fight because he's protective like a papa.
It was a fair fight, which I lost, but still.
Doesn't stop him from being irate.
I know, I'm just saying,
Like
don't
to
go
ask?
getting,
Oh,
in
I
his
would-
face on my behalf.
Nee, but then I will also have to question. What was he wearing at the
What does that matter?
What does that matter?
Because there's a difference. Clothed individual and a fully armored individual. Especially
Yeah, there's
if you're
also a
punching
difference
you.
between a soldier and a wizard.
I mean, he
There's
had
also a difference between a glove and a gauntlet.
I'm pretty sure he had a chain vest on, but he didn't sock me with a gauntlet.
Like,
He had a leather glove on, I'm pretty sure. And it hurt a lot, but...
Yeah.
And I
that's the clarification I want.
punched him in the stomach a bunch of times.
No, that's the clarification I want.
I think I'd have
Yes,
come
they
away
all
with
have
that
a cut.
a lot worse off if he'd been in full plate and packing steel at me. Look,
Alright, well,
like I
we'll
said,
wait
I
and have...
said some things he didn't like about his wife. We got in a fight. It's fine. I don't hold a grudge.
Yeah. I did repair as good as I could, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Ain't no one ever noticed. He'll give you an appreciative smile.
I was about to make the joke, wait, how many people have you been biting? But, you know, whatever.
Anyways,
That's-
Instead,
that's
I
another
just
thing
play,
you
instead I
Would
just
you
play
please-
fetch some more.
No, it's just he doesn't notice when he eat the boss flesh.
Yeah.
No, just fine. Just making sure. Just making sure.
yeah. Well, I said my piece. I'm gonna go toss some send-ins to my friends. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Is there a
Yeah.
tavern we can meet up?
I reckon, but the Margrave had rooms for us last time. I reckon we could just stay there.
Hmm?
Very well. But that's tonight, and let me just check. Check on sundial here. Time is it?
Sundial on your wrist.
Mhm.
About by now maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mhm.
It's the perfect time
Should
for
be
Vel to
getting
get her
lunch.
sunbathing on.
A lunch.
Could I be a royal pain in the rear and ask you to fetch lunch for me? I'll obviously pay for a runner.
One.
Yeah, just get the fucking Uber going here, sir.
Yeah.
I am Grubhub.
Nice.
Listen,
You
there's
have a
a
what? Sorry.
there's
Grubhub.
Bunny Eats here in
Grubhub.
town.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Grubhub. Right. Yes, it's not a Brett one. That.
Out of character. Grubhub is actually a Kobold franchise.
The Grubhub. Yeah. Fair. Let's just go Kobold Kitchen.
The Uber
Yeah.
Eats here in town is actually Bunny Eats. Don't worry about it.
See, you guys
Not to be
can
confused
Yeah.
with Bunny
grab
Beats,
lunch somewhere.
Yeah, I
Or
was just about to
hip-hop
say
and
the Bunny
R&B.
Beats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Traveling bar band, Bunny Beats. Bunny Beats, but Dr. but Dr. Fun. No, but Dr. Hair. There we go.
There you go. Got there in the end.
Yeah, there you go.
No major plans. Have a nice meal. Just relax for a bit. Dump a little extra tension before we go delving in for a swim in Ghost Island City underwater.
I mean, if we're gonna do a swimming
we
distance
were gonna do-
underwater, let's do a leveling. That way I can get us water breathing.
Dolores is only like 30 miles away from here.
We're gonna train for if we want to level up for a week. You could go to Dolores.
No,
and
we have-
do the
Yeah.
training there.
No, we have things to do.
Yeah, I thought the plan was like to do the ritual with the fishing pole, and if we need to come
Yeah,
back
and
to
then-
level, then we level.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
also,
that's
you
why
want
the
Yeah.
ideally, if we get the stuff for the tools, then we level while the orb is being fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like if we can get the copper, blessed by the fishing ritual as well, to make the tools, then perfect.
for which case I guess I'll spend some money to pick up some copper bars for getting that actually blessed.
Yeah.
Sure. How much do you want to spend?
I guess the question is, do I need to spend like the amount that I would need to master work them in materials, or the
Yes.
half cost of Yeah,
If you want to make masterwork
Uh,
tools.
yeah. Let's see here. So
Yeah.
masterwork tools would be what, 200? No, they'd be more than that because you add 200 to the price, don't you?
To be what?
It'd
225.
be 300 to the price.
300.
Or double,
The
whichever is
tools are-
more.
The tools are a handy. It's like.
No, it's masterworking is just a flat
Yeah.
300.
Oh,
I thought it
Master
was
of
200.
Sorry, I thought
No,
it was
it
200.
is 300.
Yeah, it's always been 300.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy.
It's always been 300.
Oh,
Yep.
so it'll be 300, so I'll have to spend 150 then.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I think it's 200?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No idea.
Alright. Well,
It's always
yeah.
been 300 in every edition.
Alright, well, I'll spend the
Silvering
150
is
on it then.
150. You don't divide. You don't divide the masterwork cost by half.
Yeah.
Yes, you
It's-
do for crafting. You
Mm.
spend half the price that it would
No,
be. Yes,
no,
you
it's
do.
just
We
it's a flat 300
Yeah.
on it.
that's a flat 300.
Yep, Hedrah is
If I'm
correct.
getting
You can
The
divide.
masterwork
the-
you divide the material cost. The masterworking cost is not part of the material cost.
Okay,
just
then
flat
how
to
much
the
is
final number.
then how much is the material cost then?
For tool, like 15 GP.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's
add-
like 315 GP-ish. Of course, you are always
Okay.
welcome to add more for additional artistry if that is your inclination. But that is the requirement.
So I'm not spending the masterwork cost now. I'm just spending the price of the tools then. Yes?
If,
No, you probably
you're-
want to get masterwork
Yeah,
viable
if you get-
if you
amounts.
plan to make a non-masterwork set,
Well, okay. So then, I'm confused. by it.
We want to make blessed enchanted tools.
Yes,
we
that's-
need
I
master.
know.
We need a
Yes.
masterwork
Yes, so
expenditure.
Yes, I
you
know.
need to spend
That's-
315 GP in material components now
Okay.
in order to have the
That-
stuff.
That's where I was trying
Yeah.
to get at. It's like, is the masterwork cost involved in like the actual crafting, or is
Or
it in the material cost
I
I'm paying now?
suppose 308 since you can have the
Yeah.
cost of the tools. So
Yeah.
Okay.
308 is your minimum.
And then which
Okay then.
yeah, 308 is the minimum, and then you get your 20% discount from crafting, which is 0.8.
Ash, do you have the crafter feat?
I don't have it anymore because I traded it out to get heavy armor.
Okay.
Yep.
Then there you go.
Okay. Then you will I would say, like, if you're not proficient,
I mean, Ash is
Oh, Ash is
absolutely
certainly
proficient.
I'm
proficient.
not unproficient.
Oh, you're
I'm an
proficient.
expert in it.
Yeah, he just doesn't
Okay,
have
you're
the crafter feat as well.
that's well. Okay. So he can't do it faster either. Then. He just has it.
Yeah, because I traded out crafter
Okay,
to get.
so I will. Yeah, because I get a 20% discount on
We know.
on the total
Yes, we
cost
know.
there,
we know.
and
Everyone knows.
can do it.
Yes. But again, we have people who built their characters around this.
All right, I've taken the money off my sheet and added the material onto it.
But also, again, which masterwork tools is this for?
They are blacksmith tools, I believe, is what it should be. I think that's what I think that's what Savin told us
Well-
it was.
But to what end?
To work on the or to
Orb.
repair the orb. This is the stuff
Didn't-
to make the tools that will get blessed.
These are the tools to make the tools that we
No,
need to.
no,
Yes,
no,
to
no,
make a
no,
repair.
no, you're missing it backwards. This is the material to make the tools that will fix the orb.
Aren't we? Isn't the whole point of this adventure to get the materials to make the tools?
These are the materials that need to be blessed to make the tools that will fix the orb.
The party's
Okay, so
intention
these are
to...
the tools to make the tools.
No,
No, it's
no,
not
these are the
the tools to make the
materials to
tools.
make the tools. As far as I understand, the party's intention is to take these materials, craft them, or get the materials blessed by Tritonus, and then make them into tools with
I
which to
thought
repair.
we needed to
Yes,
get
and
if
if
I thought
this
the
this and if
copper
the
we are
blessing
looking
fails,
for is the material for these tools.
that's
So,
if the blessing fails.
The
Okay.
the only lead I, the DM, have given you for what materials you can use is you can definitely probably find it in the ruins
Yeah.
of Karis. The
Yeah.
intent of this process
Is to
here
see if
is
we
to
don't
not
need
do
them.
that in the first place.
Yeah.
Just bypass going in there altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we're
I
trying
thought
to.
we were still looking for ancient copper.
No, this is
Like,
the
I
intent
thought
is to do
going
this in
down-
place of that.
Yeah, but I thought
To do it,
going down
hopefully.
there was to get pre-built tools, and we were looking.
And you
for
might
ancient
find
copper to
pre-built
make
tools there,
tools.
but you can definitely
Yeah.
find enough copper to make the tools down there.
Yeah, fair.
Whether they are already in tool form,
Yeah.
I
there
get
you
it now.
you could definitely reforge whatever you find in there into tools of your choosing, though. And yeah, blacksmith tools would be the most appropriate for the works it needs to do.
Okay. Well, now we have that, and a day passes, and I rehydrate.
I mean, you've been rehydrated several times all through the evening.
That's true. Very true. We'll be heading out the next day, I suppose. Unless somebody has something else to do here.
No, just waiting to get underway, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But we hope that you had a pleasant fuck break.
It was very pleasant. I should actually probably roll a con save to see how well I did for that. It's very good.
Decent. Good job.
Do we have any notes on how to actually do any sort of Trinus ritual on what we're planning, by the way, now that I think on it?
I did a
Gonna have
religion
a
on
bunch of
that
fish.
before. I can't remember what my roll was, but I'm
Dog
thinking
shit.
good. Oh, it was a dog shit. Then no, we don't necessarily know how to perform a tritanic ritual. We just have the vibes to go on, which is essentially a sacrifice of fish on an altar.
We can ask the primordial specialist, Junkie Druid.
That is true. We could ask that junkie who is also a cat.
I
Or
think
was
that's
she?
probably
Did she spend
And
her
a
time
bird.
being a cat or a wolf?
A
a
wolf.
wolf.
Wolf. Sorry, yes, that's
I
right.
think
She
And a
was a
bird.
good pup.
Yeah.
And
I think it'd be prudent to probably try and do that before an attempt of a ritual.
Yeah.
yeah,
Centaur.
yeah. I mean, heck, we'll be passing through those woods.
And oh,
Yeah.
now I remember the temple that has the fisherman also had the rituals on the altar. Sorry, the pillar, the podium.
Yes, the fishing pole is on a post that describes performing a ritual.
This is fair. Good point. I'll still do the sending out her way and see if she has any knowledge on it. Here, which one
We'll
was
see.
she?
I'm sure. Nice to catch up, see how they're all doing.
What was her name?
Yeah.
Not Anya. It's not Annabella. Eris. Eris Wolfdar. That's which one it is.
Yeah.
She probably came by when I was enjoying holiday with the coven and ruining Portiana, and came down to come do shrooms.
Yep. Absolutely. She definitely sold drugs to Amy.
Oh.
Yeah, of course she did. If I remember correctly, Amy got like dangerously zooted. I wouldn't be surprised if her hookup is the druid.
Speaking of which,
There we go. I'm sure I've misspelled Trinus. I know I probably have, but whatever.
Tritonius.
Try Tony.
Tritonus. Okay. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it other time.
That's going in the grudge book.
There's a book of grudges.
The grudges.
I need to
Tritonic
play a
ritual.
character with a book of grudges. That would be fun. But
Hell
just
yeah.
literally a dwarf.
I said I wanted to. I was about to say because I don't want it to be really meaningless grudges, but no, that is a dwarf still.
I was gonna say, you have to play the dwarven girlfriend.
It's instead I need the vengeance checklist. It's a bucket list of things to do before you die. This is my bucket list of people who I have to make suffer before I pass. And then, for even more fun, not record why I actually have a grudge against that person. It is just the vengeance and zero context for maximum unhingedness. Oh, she is fucked up right now, isn't she?
Oh boy.
Now a ritual to bless dryness is a ritual to spite him.
I
Oh, no,
don't
that
know
would be
why we're asking. Remember the last time we had her do a rite and it was just burning the thing down?
Look,
Well,
admittedly, we don't know what
there
happened.
is. Don't worry. The DM has what's it called, inspiration. In best
Yeah, but why-
case
Yeah, he's
scenarios.
not going to use it on our behalf, though.
Why would he use it for this when he can make
At
it more
least not
interesting
for,
by a
at
crit
le-
fail?
yeah, like, at least not when it's funny.
Yeah.
I will spend it on occasion to keep powerful and important NPCs from beclowning themselves, but Eris is
he
just some level 4 goon. I don't care about her that much.
Just like last session or so, he used it on our behalf.
But it's funnier for her to have a crit fail and possibly make a ritual more interesting for us.
Yeah, fucking us over.
That keeps life interesting.
Well, you can spend your inspiration, bitch. Come on, fork it over.
He already did on Theli.
Yeah, give it to Thelis for.
Well.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's a new day, so I guess I would have one if I wanted to use it. One,
Yeah, if you want, but, then I get it.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Fine, I will unslurify Eris's message unless she rolls another crit fail.
She might. Who knows?
No, okay.
Oh, the opposite. Instead, she gets the good shrooms. The ones in the pantry.
Yeah, today she's on
Eat a cat.
the high quality shroomage.
Yay, the good stuff.
Alright, let me just delete this message.
That
Sorry,
was a nature
Savin.
check for what are these voices in my head? Who are you?
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
Just a check versus a freak out. I told you, the reason he wouldn't re-roll it is because because it was for a reason that would be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
funny drunken slurring from a druid. It was
I should have
absolutely
let
off
should've let
her
it
gourd
stay.
on shrooms.
Oh well.
Yeah, alas.
That's why
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't-
You
I
cave
wasn't
caved
working
to
up
peer
mine.
pressure.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure, I did. I want to get saved to that double digits of inspiration on him, you know?
I hope you do sometime before the next solo fight.
Just
know if I can get to
burning
that
it
many.
every God, double digits without you ever having to use a single reroll. I hope
not
not, because
sure-
that also means then
Or
that
just
up
like
to that point, all of
purposefully
your
not
rolls.
using a reroll.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing is DM inspiration doesn't have the same limits as player inspiration, so he can just not use it until he gets to a solo and then.
Yeah,
be
I was gonna say, yeah, no.
invincible.
The reason I'm saying like I hope he's not at double digits by then is because it means that all other like fights and events leading up to that point have gone so far in his favor that he has not had to worry once.
Or it just means that like we were heavily using inspo and he felt like it wouldn't be worthwhile to like re-roll things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
I think it is a viable way to do things. I'm pretty sure in deserts I'm still floating 4?
Around there, I think, yeah.
3.
Is it 3 now? Okay.
Yeah, you got conned out of it with the knot in the mouth.
Right, right. I did indeed use it on the not situation.
Good news. Eris might have some knowledge for us for learning it. We should probably go visit her.
Yeah, that would be a good idea then.
Yeah.
Ask if she needs us to bring anything. While we're in civilization here, I'm sure there's just some kind of like edibles that she'll want.
I suppose I can do night sending and see if there's any supplies she wants from civilization.
Did you know when she last came around my campsite, she sold shrooms to Amy?
That does
Oh.
not surprise me in the slightest.
Arlene
That
looks
sounds like her.
bescandled. No, really?
Yeah, really.
That's awful. Why'd Amy accept?
Because they were fun.
You shouldn't do that
I mean,
kind
she had a
of
great
drug.
time. She consumed shrooms and then spent the better part of maybe 3 hours just fucking around with prestidigitation and had an incredible time doing so, apparently.
Arlene just frowns.
You might not expect it, but she really does love a party. I don't expect her to do anything particularly hardcore, though. She was promised those ones were melee, because last time she got particularly messed up, that was when the food stores were destroyed, and she wasn't in a state to do particularly much to help as a result of us being absolutely solid rotten from drinking and partying a bit too hard. Hey, I'm sure there are worse vices she could be into. At least she doesn't rip blue lightning all day.
Smash cut to Amy having Siren bent over and ripping blue lightning out of her ass crack.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And decadent.
I don't know. I don't think of her as someone who would do that specifically just because it's expensive. I know, weird of me and probably wrong. She
Then
probably
the
quite
feeling of-
literally is.
But then the feeling of
No.
untold power coursing through your veins as the blue goes in you.
And that's how I feel every time, Joe.
I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, that stuff's easily pick upable in town. Say like what, 10 GP for it all?
Yeah, sure. Sounds about right. She just sent you on her shopping.
I could use some
Cool.
milk.
Just wants a loaf of bread and
I'll pick those up then and pay the 10 GP for it. Alright then, let's head on in. Pick up the rod
Alright.
and head to her.
I'll also pick up one of those chewing leathers for healthy teeth.
Pixirs, Pixirs, Pixirs.
It makes their breath smelly though.
I guess guess we'll get the chance to also see that ritual of theirs that they've been working on, huh? Annabelle
yeah,
mentioned something about
sure.
being finished, didn't she?
Wait, what time
That's
is
a
it?
good
What,
point.
what day of the month is it?
This is the 30th of March.
Wait, what day did we come back to Kharania City?
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember which
No.
day we came back
no.
from downtime?
Do you
I
remember
do
what
not.
session it was?
check.
Not a clue.
Savin-Mander. Playlists.
It was either
Frontier.
late February or early March.
Yeah, it's only been a couple of weeks since then, I think.
Well, I need to know whether it was in March or not. So probably session 51 or 50 or 52 within
Okay.
that.
Let's see. So 51 would have been. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, March 15th was the end of downtime.
Okay, then never mind.
Why?
Territorial will light up and be excited and be like, "Aw, I'm on the stupid T."
All right then.
Kate will give you a quizzical look.
Oh,
Huh?
How am I supposed to partake in the cool fertility ritual if I'm on the T?
Oh, you mean with that druid?
Yeah.
It just looks at her. Well,
I mean, I guess it would be. I guess it'd be more responsible to tell her not till we fix the drought. But at least she can tell me about it.
I mean, also, wouldn't a very, very powerful fertility ritual just be stronger than the tea?
I don't know.
I mean, you could test it for science if you really wanted to.
Alternatively, we could throw Ashe at the problem.
Ashe could get a whole bunch of people pregnant, it's true.
Yes, it's a good idea to test it.
Or I could, just...
Or you could get them pregnant.
I will
No,
test
God,
the
no,
drought.
no.
Even
I
Arlene
was
laughs at
gonna
that one.
No, I probably shouldn't be getting people pregnant.
I
was gonna
have.
say that could cook up and neutralize said in her
Nice.
body.
I also have this cool 6-hour Viagra Mega Sex Mushroom. See how
Yeah.
that will counter the problem.
Yeah, as
If
fun.
we throw enough shit at it,
Yeah.
it'll work.
Yeah, as fun as breeding people is, I really shouldn't just be off having other children out of wedlock and things like that.
Well, that's easily solved. You figured that one out with Kathy.
This is true, yes.
How hard would it be to wed some more luck?
I also feel I probably shouldn't just be going around marrying anyone across the country.
Well,
That
no,
sounds
my
like coward
choice.
talk.
I mean, obviously you shouldn't. That's the sensible thing.
That's my thing.
Yes, the whole splitting of kingdoms have come up to many of such reasons.
That's why you got absolute primogeniture.
Yeah, it's proving not to be a
Primogen
problem
from a
for my
prima
family.
donna.
I love the idea that Kate's nobility lore is entirely devolved down to who can get away with what kind of baby marriage.
So, yes, if you want, I can start looking at something counter and place tea in you.
Oh,
You
sure.
can partake.
I got more to go on after we get done with the ritual.
Oh yeah, I have with me several doses.
Well, yeah, I got 11 months worth.
Yeah, I do have
Yeah.
several dosages.
I love that you have gone out of your way to finally responsibly acquire prophylactics and are like, damn it, I'm on these prophylactics.
Hey,
I have to figure out how to undo them.
It's just
Amazing. Amazing.
We went we went down to downtime, and I picked up the prophylactics I left on the table at the very beginning of the campaign.
I love it. You basically you just feel like you just bought a gun with this for this brand new gun safe and then fucking walked off with the guns anyway. Well, I can't use them if they're in the safe.
it's
I mean,
just
it could all be a moot point. Maybe the ritual just goes beyond that anyway.
Yeah,
We'll find out when we
that's
talk
what's
to her.
happening.
find out.
Yeah, I was still saying that I still have over 200 doses, so that's 200 months.
Whoa.
I've always been prepared in case of.
In case of
Oh,
slut
okay,
emergencies.
it's like-
I am literally
Steve's
a walking
been-
pharmacy here.
Yeah.
I was literally here. I'm a walking pharmacy here. Well, if you need blue tea, I got you covered. If you need headaches, anesthesia, I got you covered. Please.
He says, begging you, pleading.
Please be a fucking responsible adult.
It's just like I reached it. Oh, this is my prophylactic pocket. This is my cheese pocket. One sec.
Come on, I'm an expert here. I will not make that mistake. The cheese is in the other coat.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Let's go.
Was she not on the tea?
No,
Oh, man.
she didn't expect to be getting
Oh.
boned.
That's true.
And she rolled like a 19 on her check, too.
Oh,
Oof. Yeah, good thing, Will, then.
All
Damn
right,
it.
well,
So close to grandchildren.
let's go get the rod then. Not that rod, the regular fishing rod.
Okay. First,
Steve, you have failed.
Um.
One of the things sort of inherent to the tea is it's meant to be somewhat difficult to counteract, to prevent, people doing entrapment sorts that you've still failed. Congratulations.
okay. Yes.
tremendous.
Yeah, it is difficult
Honestly-
to counteract so that you cannot entrap people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm glad that the DC is higher than that to fuck with
Yeah.
birth
makes
control.
sense.
Yeah, I'm expecting to be like 20, 25 for that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I only rolled
No,
a
in
10 and a
2025. I mean, yeah, they are kind of anti-birth control right now in 2025.
Oh.
Thank you.
I got that. It was a little
Yep.
late, but
Yeah.
thank you for the pity giggle.
That's it.
I'll take it.
Let's go get the rod and then hit up the druid circle.
All
Like,
right.
there's this
Yeah,
square
go
and then
get the
druid circle. I
rod and
think.
then go give the rod.
So let's see. It is into this square to get the fishing rod.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That will be you arriving pretty much as dark has descended upon the forest. But I'm sure that will be fine.
Well, we
See if
probably
I
have to
can-
We
stay.
can go
at
sleep
the
on the
rods.
beach with Albie. We can tell her the story.
That's true. We could do that, I suppose.
What? No, the rod's in like somewhere.
No, the rod.
Yeah.
We give
We've
her-
been
the
over this.
rod
The
is
rod's over
here.
here.
This is where we originally found it.
Yeah, the actual
The
place it's
actual
supposed to be
temple
is
is near
near the
Albie.
coast.
Okay.
Let's see, where is... There we go. Is that where that goes? It was the they had the big statue of Bellari at it, right? Or was that a different place?
It was.
Different. It was like
What was there
a
actually?
little temple.
The
There was a
There
fountain.
was. Yeah, there was a fountain with a statue in it.
Oh
I
wait,
think,
yeah,
wasn't there?
it was a
Yeah, it was
statue of
Bellaria,
Valeria, I
wasn't
think.
it?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, you're right.
Right,
Yeah, I think
just
it's
To be
Bellaria.
fair,
making
there've
sure
been
it's been
Valeria.
a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been 1 week.
We've run into like 3 statues of Valeria, to be fair.
That's true.
Yeah, it is a
Ooh,
Tritanic relic with a Bellarian statue. Those two were friendos.
Indeed.
Best friend, roommates even.
Yeah, this one.
Yep.
So, indeed, as night has fallen, the party is able to return to the ruined temple and find that matronly statue of the primordial of the winds and storms standing proudly out amongst the fallen stones. In her
Hi, Barbarian.
hands is still the rod.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be best to stay here for the night. The temple makes a good place for defending up and a decent spot for the ground and everything.
I'd like to do a little
be true.
circle of the statue and lay out some candles. Yeah, I've got to show it some due respect.
Of course.
Mhm,
Especially since we're going to be borrowing the relic from it again.
I did maintenance work on it last time.
Mm-hmm. And it is still in pristine condition even now.
Perfect. I am relieved that it hasn't just been like ransacked in our absence. I was a genuine fear as we get here and there's just no rod, and we're like, well, great, awesome, cool, fuck you then.
It is a relief.
I wonder why people don't come out here much anymore, Arlene will say as you enter the old temple. I mean, we've seen statues of this lady and Saracena all over, but it's like they've all been forgotten.
When the primordials were forgotten for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
kind
thought
of
that
a
their
help us
return to
disappeared
prominence
for a
was kind of
while.
a new thing, wasn't it?
I don't think they've returned to prominence at all, really. I mean, I guess we've heard Saracena's around, but the rest of them still seem pretty forgot. I just wonder why.
Well, they don't
I
need
wonder where the rest of them went.
well, you want from a theological standpoint, you don't need the whole base. You don't need the whole basic of every of nature and the planet anymore. You need actual concepts. You don't need like the storm and the sea and the land and fire. You need
Mhm.
family. You need honor. You need time. You need things like that.
Storms?
Tell that to the drought.
Also, we still got it. There's still a goddess of the storms here.
Yes, I know, but like I said, you need separation, not
There's
just
also still a god
one
of fire.
unanimous. Yes, but like I
And they
said,
weren't one unanimous.
separation, enlightenment. It's like plateau. You step up from just the fundamental parts. One thing is not everything. It's just different parts. So they still exist, but they are not, the main show now. It's the current pantheon that we have.
I mean,
That
do
is
they
entirely
even
possible.
do they even exist?
What, the primordials?
Yeah, I mean, there's that story of Vulcanus getting killed, and I've never heard of Tritonus doing anything, or Valaria either.
That we know about. I mean, but if two of them are pretty much confirmed to exist, well,
also,
that's half of them. So why wouldn't the other two?
Seems like Tritonus probably did whatever it did in Karis.
There's also
You sure about that? And that was a long time ago.
It was, but
Like thousands of years. He could have up and died between now and then. Who'd even know?
I mean,
Well, if it doesn't
There's
work,
also
then we've got a
different-
big struggle.
also we know
there's
Balaria's not gone. We saw a sign from her just when we were here last time. She shot a lightning bolt down at the big cursed tree.
Somebody did.
Somebody's inhabiting every one of her statues and acting like her. I guess it could be
Well,
somebody else, but I got
maybe it
no
could be,
reason
but who
to
knows?
do that any more than she's here.
There's also the known cult of the Fisher King.
I guess,
Like,
but
for all,
there's cults, all sorts of things that pop up.
well, I mean, if Sephoria's got a big dream over there that's able to reach out all these places, what's to stop the rest of them from just dreaming somewhere and reaching out in their dreams?
Yeah, but we know Sephoria's dead.
Well, yeah, but that could be why she's not reaching out. But like, what happens if you got a dream like that and you're still alive?
I don't know, that's what I'm saying. I guess what I was trying to get at is why is no one worshipping any of these gods no more? I don't. What Steve said doesn't ring right with me. That you don't need the earth and fire and
Yeah,
storms no
I don't
more.
think that's true.
I think
I
it's a
think
case.
it's silly.
I think it's
The
a case
gods
of
are-
them falling out of favor and then an entire new pantheon
Yeah, but
falling
why?
into favor.
Well, yeah, but that pantheon, I heard stories about that pantheon also going away for a while. Maybe just nobody's found them yet.
The why I couldn't really tell you.
Other than Saracena.
Maybe they retracted themselves from the world and followers lost belief. Maybe they took hands off. Maybe people felt other gods suited them better.
Saracena's worship's definitely started to spread again.
There's not really a good definitive why to it.
I'm just going to eventually just say that it is not on us really to decide the inscrutability of gods anyway. We haven't been given an answer, therefore we were not supposed to receive an answer.
I'm not asking about the gods, I'm asking about people.
I also haven't really asked a question.
I mean, maybe Saracena's right. Maybe we just need to find people to worship these gods again and they'd come back. Who knows?
It's
Yeah.
entirely likely that that could happen. Belief does give rise to power.
I mean, have any of you heard of a Balarian cult?
Mm-mm.
Not to my knowledge, no.
I think there was somebody who followed him
That sounds
in
like harpy
Igniferous,
business to
but
me.
not like a whole big cult.
Hmm.
Be cool if we could wake her up.
We don't even know if
she'd
she's
get help,
asleep.
too. Well, then let her out? Bring her around?
Or she's dead. Or she's left.
I mean, she's still... Something is still filling her place. Be cool
Well,
if we
there
could
is
find
the
it.
fact that there is the elemental chaos.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, if there's 4 elements and 4 primordial gods, maybe when the chaos happened, something happened to the gods? Or vice versa?
And if it's all chaotic, if everything is sent in the proper order there, that'll be a little like screaming in a storm.
I mean, you could be the change you want to see in the world and worship them. I personally respect Valeria and all she stands for, but I am one with the faith of the Forge Lord.
You know what? Fine. Maybe I will just sit here for the night and pray. See if I can get some kind of answer from her. Ain't no
Not to
reason
worry,
not
Wait.
to.
It's a very
Yeah, of
comfortable area
course.
right here.
Arlene's just gonna swish her robes around herself and take a knee in front of the statue.
I
Play
suppose
the horn.
I'll make this my spot for the
and
night
make it a
then.
little easier.
Right here on the edge of the fountain.
Yeah. I will probably be on the grass over here with Disgruff. I don't really want to be so close as to risk upsetting her prayers.
Doot.
And although she
I
doesn't
will
say
do
as much,
the
Fella's
horn as we
definitely
nod off.
proud of Arlene for putting her faith where her mouth is, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, Tori, are you just blessing the rains down in Africa here?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and do the horn while she while she prays.
It seems to you like this is going to be a quite long endeavor for Arlene.
Hmm?
Or like an
I
all-night
have big
thing.
lungs. I have large lungs.
After like 10 minutes, Kate's just going to come over and like gently pull your hands down. I think that's enough, Tori. We ain't gonna get no sleep if you keep that up.
Toot, toot, toot.
I guess you don't really got a quiet horn.
Yeah, what one doesn't quietly blast the horn.
No.
Not since you do those like the horns like the are in the background of Mongolian throat singing. It's just like it's a quiet noise, but it vibrates all the way down to your like stomach.
Giblets. One does not simply play the horn calmly, said Dumbledore calmly.
Tori, did you play the horn? They asked calmly.
Ashe, what are you gonna get up to tonight? You just
I think I'm mostly just gonna stay like here at the edge of the fountain, idly playing with the water with my hands before as the night goes by, and just keep my eyes on the statue, wondering about like the whole Velaryon situation and if that even relates to what's happening to me.
Tori, what are you doing?
I'm joining her.
Okay, well, you certainly have no problem staying up through the night. Ashe, are you also going to be staying up in the night?
Probably for a decent while, but I will just sleep like here at the edge of the fountain once like tiredness actually takes hold.
I have to do the whole sleep, but what's it called? Well, not patrol. What is
The
sleep
watch order.
schedule? Yeah, watch order.
Well, the previous iteration was thus. So you
Yeah,
still have at least
I
one
will-
person on every watch active.
Yeah, I will remain on watch.
So, Ashe,
Yes.
you dream tonight, when you sleep once more, of the endless dark ocean surrounds you infinitely on all sides. You find yourself on a boat once again, the same little dinghy that you'd been upon before. You have upon your head a crown of ancient copper, and the scent of blood is upon the air. What emotion strikes you first when you find yourself returned to this primal dream?
Jackson Bird. Probably relief that they have not messed up and this is continuing, that they can find more answers.
Okay. Your heart fills with relief, and around you the water calms, where once a storm had brewed and rain fell upon you. This time you find yourself under a sunless sky. Everything is gray and blue and still, calm and silent. Beneath you, however, over the edge of the boat, you can see 1,000 ghost lights deep beneath the waves, distant and shimmering. You feel as though you are being watched from below.
So I am. So being down there, huh? What could they want with me here? Are the ghost lights moving like any sort of pattern? Or are they like pretty still?
They are moving, but not in any discernible pattern. It's like a school of fish almost, a swarm of endless bodies.
There's no answers above. Are the answers below then? Only one way to find out, I suppose. I guess I will disrobe fairly decently and get in the water and see what I can see down there.
Alright, so, do you dive straight down into the depths?
I think so. I think I'm going to dive into the depths.
Alright, I would like an athletics check from you, if you please.
You got it. 23.
Very nice, very nice. As you swim down, you can see beneath you these ghost lights are swirling around a sprawling ruin of pale marble. Ashe wasn't there for it, but we, the viewer, recognize this as the same sort of structures Theli saw beneath the waves off the coast, not far at all from here. They are buried beneath the sands for the most part, but some pillars yet strut up, catching the faint light of the gray sun above. These lights move in, around, through the ruins. There must be 10,000 of them. And each of them feels as though its eyes are boring into you. And yet, they do not seem unfriendly. No, they seem almost welcoming, urging you forward, deeper.
Is there anything that like stands out in the ruins, like a main place, a temple, like a palace, or anything like that?
Yes, at the far end of the ruins, as far deep into the slow decline of the sandbar you can see, there is a statue that struts higher than all the others. This must certainly have been a grand palace once. A building of rough-hewn stone at the bottom that transcends into shaped marble at its peak, one that was built up over centuries of occupation, different architectural styles blending together into one beacon of this culture's progress. At its peak, the top of its tower, you can see a single ghost light, separate from all the others. Larger, brighter, and yet there is almost a sorrow to its glow.
I will try and swim to that singular ghost light.
Alright. As you begin to swim in that direction, you feel that welcoming sensation from before. It fades. There's a foreboding now. Not hostility per se, but almost indignation that you should come here, that you intrude upon something sacred. But more than anything, you just feel a wave of sorrow, deep and consuming in your heart.
As much as there is sorrow in the heart, then there needs to be comfort for it. And a way to try and help them move past it. That's my goal here. I want to dispel the sorrow surrounding this figure.
So, do you press onwards?
I press onwards.
I would like a charisma saving throw, please, to fight through
You got
this heartache.
Anybody got any inspiration?
Unfortunately, I am dry.
Inspiration. I mean, do I have something? I don't.
Alright.
Didn't Kate as a bard?
Weren't you? Yeah, weren't you just saying you had?
Yeah, I used it on Eris. And
Ah.
I guess she would have. Well, she's a bard at that thing, so she would have got what? 2 more out? 1 more out?
Yeah, I suppose she's probably given it to Vale. So, Vale, you have inspiration, just from
Oh,
Kate existing.
okay.
Would you like to
Ah.
give it to Ashe? And by
Well,
extension, me?
this seems important. So,
It is
yes.
Ashe's personal questy
All
deal.
right. Much better. 25.
Alright. You push through that darkness in your heart, filling yourself with resolve to put an end to it, and thus arrive at the top of this tower. There is at this peak a mechanism. You don't recognize what it is right away. It is a strange thing of patinaed copper and strange other metals, perhaps star metal even.
Oh.
It is engraved with the symbol of tides and waves. And beside it is a single ghost light, filled with lament so intense it makes your eyes water. And beside it, almost as if held in its hand, is a hollow vessel, a conch shell, that has been shaped by human hands, but now lays empty, where clearly you feel there should be something within, something that has been taken from this place, something you perhaps could fulfill.
Or
Hmm. I suppose I will swim next to next to the figure here and see if they even notice me at first, and if not, I'll try and approach from behind and give them a hug to try and comfort them, feeling all this sorrow.
You definitely feel this ghost light notices you. It's just a vague ball of luminescence, like a soul made manifest, but without shape, without identity, lost and washed away in the sea.
And I guess I'll look to the conch there. Do I have any idea what could fill it? I guess I can't really bleed that well underwater to fill it, could I?
Oh, you could. Just put a bleeding wound in there, like your palm of your hand, perhaps. Might not fill it, per se, but you could certainly apply your blood to it.
Yeah. If it's missing something and they're honestly despair about it, I think it's best to try and refill it. Bring it to life anew. I'll give a good old nail across my palm, enough to get it to bleed, and try and fill it up some.
Alright. At this point, I am compelled to ask, as is my wont, are you sure?
I think so. I think so.
Alright. Then Ashe, I'm going to steal a vitality from you for the oncoming day.
Okay.
And yeah, you feel yourself being drained into this thing. This conch swells with your essence, and then floats from your hand towards this ghost light. It looks upon you with not sorrow now, but a faint sense of recognition, of thanks, perhaps? You feel connected to this light now. It means something to you, something that fills your heart with a swell of emotion you can't quite place. Everything about this seems washed away by the tides, yet the import of it remains, if not the meaning. And in that moment, Ashe, you awaken. Now, Angel, if you would be so kind as to roll me 2d6 plus your constitution modifier.
All right. 2d6 plus my con mod. And let's see, con mod is 0. 2d6. A 7.
Alright. A 7. Excellent. Alright. Ashe, when you wake, you find your clothing fits poorly upon you. It is stretched, torn in a few places.
Oh no, have I grown 7 inches?
You have. You
Oh
have
no.
become taller and wider as well. Not 7 inches wider,
Wow.
but you are broader of shoulder,
7 inches. I
certainly.
thought for a moment you had meant 7 inches wider as well. I was like, oh my god!
Cubac!
Cube!
No, I'm
The
6'1".
Jasun TF.
I'm 6'1" now.
The
Hell yeah.
return.
5'11" versus
Cube.
6 foot no longer.
You're almost as tall as Vale.
I was 5'6" before.
The return of the Cubold, but in this case the Cubizard. Yes.
6'7".
Bridge mode, bridge mode, bridge mode.
You have grown taller, you have grown wider, and your features feel more rugged, sturdier.
manlier.
Yes,
Oh my.
one might say.
Manch.
Oh no.
Your man boobs.
It's
Oh, the
Those are gone.
Destroyer is gonna really.
You are. Oh.
Gone.
My chest is gone?
The titties are gone. I am sorry.
Return to man.
I don't...
You have been
This is-
void again.
I think Ash is going to have a panic attack seeing that.
you're gonna.
I got
you
very
one,
used-
bitch.
I think they're very used to that and seeing it change so rapidly like this. Oh no.
Overnight.
Overnight.
As fast as it changed. I mean, it's as fast as it came on
Yeah,
last
that's-
time.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
God, puberty just hit you like a fucking truck.
That would be hilarious. Like instead of being like squishy boobs, they just get army boobs.
now you can peck pop
X.
with them. You can dance them.
You can.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
you have that power now. You,
Oh
you
yeah, I
have
forgot, yeah,
entered
you're a
your Giga
naturally
Ched
strong
mode.
character. Holy shit, your body now actually fits your strength score. Oh no.
Yeah, you are
This is-
Giga Chatted. Enjoy.
This is strange. This is very strange.
And
Quick,
yeah, I
see
guess
if it makes Kate's panties drop.
I guess I'm not sure if you just didn't pick up on it or not, but the scales you got earlier, you have a beard now.
Oh, that's not
You-
gonna fly. We're gonna have to get that changed.
Yeah, those scales all along
I don't know
your
if that's
jaw and chin.
I don't know if that's in the wheelhouse. Regretting the god GF now.
So yeah, Ashe has a bit of a panic attack waking up, which will startle Arlene. She hadn't been sleeping, but will glance over at you. What? Oh, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
Bruh.
who are you and
What?
what do you do with Ashe?
This is strange. I was expecting change, but I was
Is-
not expecting this.
Is their voice deep now too? Like,
A touch.
whoa.
Holy fuck.
Did you fucking steal Broadstone water? It's like, God, that was fucking early for this shit.
No, if I'd done that, I imagine I would have gotten a bigger chest, not gotten smaller.
No, dude. Your chest is bigger. It's just more mass on it.
Yeah,
instead
it's
of
just
fatty.
beefy. Ow, ow.
Like your chest hasn't shrunk. It just solidified.
Kate, how wet are you now?
Holy hunk. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me. And Kate's just gonna swagger over here, attempt to pick Ashe up, find that he's now too heavy to lift.
Quick, Ash, pick her up.
Yeah, I'll
Reverse
lift
the
her up
swoon.
instead.
Nibble on the boob.
Oh, whoa. Oh, this is nice. Alright. She hooks a finger through your choker and points at a bush. That way, now.
Look,
Good luck.
lose some,
Okay,
win
then.
some, I guess.
Have fun.
Yeah, I suppose. And bring her over this way.
Well, a little further. The rest of you, after a few seconds, hear a somewhat surprised voice. Well, at least it stayed proportional.
I mean, admittedly, I had a 12-inch dongle.
Yeah!
yeah, exactly. She was afraid you'd turned into something like a fucking 3-foot beast.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm technically
just-
on the tee in case,
Get off
like,
my-
Kate is actually trying here.
No, she's just
Get
gonna
off
suck
my
your
god,
soul
that-
out.
Oh, well, it's gonna go into a mating press eventually here.
That's fair. But yes, she's on the tee.
Kate is on the tee, yeah.
Damn it. Would have
Nice
been
try,
successful
fucker.
too.
Nice try.
What you expected?
That's true.
It would have been successful on your end.
Yeah.
She's not a boy Castaway. She does have, like, some investment in that not happening.
Yeah, because she's afraid generally of that not happening.
I mean, maybe that opinion will slowly change with now hunk Ash. God, I don't know if that would actually
mean, I
crack
don't-
Ash's spirit or not. If that were the thing,
Oh,
like,
yeah, but
so
is it-
I don't think that's what would like change her opinion.
I mean, I don't know. Look,
It would. I think
Also,
that would.
be
I'm sure that would really.
depressing.
Yeah, that
yeah, I
would
think
really
I would
fuck you
actually
up.
crush Ash.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like all these years, that was it.
All these needed, he just needed to be a hunk.
You just needed to hit the gym, boy.
Yeah.
No, it hits the gym. It just, it wasn't going anywhere before. All you needed to do was get on that. What you were missing was the creatine. You see.
Yeah, the problem was you had to drop that fucking goddamn vegan diet you were because all the estrogen. You had to get some proper food in your diet. Come on.
I mean,
I am as
to be fair, they were
strong
getting a
now as I was
shitload of
before.
Yeah, they were getting a shitload of protein before.
Yeah, but not actual beef.
It's true. Yeah.
Arlene will snicker. I think Kate's getting the beef now.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrible. I feel
It's like,
kind of bad. I'm fairly sure that Ash was pretty comfortable without determinate gender. So let's keep an eye on them in case they freak out.
Yeah.
No.
Like, sometimes
Well,
things
if
happen that
that's-
you do not expect the effects of, Steve.
If that's the way it was guaranteed to go, I'm glad I
Yeah.
didn't touch it.
Yeah, that'd be bad for you, especially, I guess.
Yeah, I
mean,
would not
no,
want
it's-
changes to occur to my,
It's not like I'm
Perfect
knocked up
form.
now. I just like these things. Should play with her boobs.
Yes, that's why I was trying to like
Not that I don't think I'd
examine
look
it a
hot as
little bit
dude.
before touching. So
There were in fact already a bunch of examinations before touching, but like we had to touch it at some
the
fucking
huge
point
orb.
and
No,
shitting
that was
around.
the other fuck. It was
That's
the
from
other
the huge
fucking
orb.
It was from the huge orb.
Yeah, it was from the huge orb.
Yeah, this is from the
How
huge
the fuck
orb.
do you guys do that?
Remember when we rolled off to see who touched the huge orb first?
Yeah, it was initiative to roll off for
Yeah.
that, and I won just a little bit.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was to fucking touch it, not fucking goddamn.
Yeah, and that's what
Yes,
started
Yeah,
that was
all
and
of
to
that's
this.
touch it,
what
and
triggered
touching
it.
The person who touched it first got inhabited by whatever this presence is.
Which I'm
Yes.
slowly starting to believe is Trinus.
AKA the
least
Severed
straightness
King,
adjacent.
remember?
The Tristanus.
Huh?
He's
Well,
broody.
I mean, like, worst case scenario, if I hate this, maybe he's willing to take his severed piece back. If that's what that.
Gross.
If that's what
That's not how you want to fucking word it. It's disgusting.
Oh no, like this is fine. Like I'll eventually get modifications to go somewhat back towards where I was.
Assuming you can, if this is like a truly portion of divinity.
Yeah, it'd be
We'll
like
find out.
hilarious, like if Steve had touched the orb first. More.
He just
That'd
gets
be
a little
horrifying.
taller and a little beefier.
Ash gets down on their knees. Dear God, I've never asked you for much, but please give me my tits back.
If God won't do it, I'll take it into my own hands.
Forge Lord, I
Shoulda-
beg of
Should
thee.
have offered. You didn't have any, but you should have offered milk in the bowl, in the conch.
God come would have been really funny.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I did, but like
Try
it,
trying
felt,
to being like, no, please.
it felt like really inappropriate for Ash, like in that moment to like
I
know.
told you.
just
Oh, yeah,
start
it would've
doing
been.
I
bad.
said come. I said
did,
to
you
fucking
did.
You did.
touch. You didn't
did.
fucking listen. And
It's
what
fine. Look,
happened?
if it had been
It-
cum, then Ash's dick would have grown a beard.
I don't know. Maybe we
Okay,
maybe
grow
we could have actually
quads.
grown an inch.
God, horns! I don't want no horns on this thing.
No. Here's
Uh.
the thing. It would actually have grown an inch in the side, so that it's not like, a pinky thing.
Unpencil it.
Ash is like
No,
hung,
he's-
Ash is
he's
hung
quite
wonderfully.
hung.
Yeah, Ash is hung.
He's,
Yeah,
he is
he's a football.
hogged up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but here's the thing.
Where did
Even
Ash
if it's 12 feet, it doesn't matter. If it's like
Ash
10
turned into a
feet,
Giga Chad,
you'll
then
whip somebody.
Kate dragged him off into the rapey darkness.
Oh.
Yeah, the next transformation was in fact getting twonked up.
I see.
yes. I'm now 6'1".
Yes.
Tori, would you mind making a history check for me real quick?
Whee!
Tori. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, Tori.
Yeah, clearly this is about some kind of draconic law that Tori would be most equipped to know.
Oh,
I know
thanks.
all.
If this is another
The
fact about
Tori
dragon
lore.
genitals and you've
I
cried on it
have
for the
heard
third time,
this story.
No. So,
Tori.
Tori.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna pull you guys back to the map because you and Arlene have both passed a test.
Woo!
Yay!
Alright, let me go find myself a little token here to copy. Would you roll me a d8, please? You would ideally prefer a low number.
Darn.
Unfortunate.
Okay. That's a fine TBQH.
What are we gonna get us somewhere within 6 squares of a given space?
Let's see. Yeah, alright.
What can I tell you? My random dice are on the upper end.
That's okay.
Those 2 crits in a row, by the way.
yep.
Whoop.
Oh no,
We got to fight the world.
The
Oh, no,
world,
the
it's
world
attacking.
got hands.
it's a Tarask. I knew it.
Ah!
The world got hands. It's dragons everywhere.
Alright.
Remember the fucking hand in the last
You,
match?
Tori, get a sensation somewhere deep in the back of your mind. The formation of an unexpected wrinkle. Though the archipelago beyond the east coast of Kharania is largely unmapped, you've heard that there is a small chain of islands, roughly here-ish,
Wait.
and
6 away.
something about this island out here, these islands, just calls to you all of a sudden. The thought of them is raced to your mind, and now you cannot shake the thought that you really ought to go there.
Guys, you're never gonna believe this, but there's this island out in the ocean. I think we should go there.
Okay.
I had the same thought.
You ever seen
Do
giant
you-
bandits?
Do you know anything about this island?
It's
Um,
got Barbarian stuff on it. There's like a little archipelago of islands.
Well, it's a big archipelago, but
Like a huge archipelago of islands.
Well, looks like your
Yeah.
prayers were answered, Arlene.
I think they were. I had the same
Yeah.
thought. There's something out there we ought to go and look at. Me and Tori,
Yeah.
at least.
Huh.
It's like it's in my. It's like. It's not like somebody's talking to me, but it's like I can't stop thinking about it.
I'm so very pleased with the both of you.
Yeah.
Then it's like a boat day out as well.
It's a little far out to sea for our little riverboat. It'd be
Yeah,
pretty
at least to go out on
dangerous.
the open ocean for. We might be able to make it on the little boat if we went up the coast a bit, but I think that's past
Oh.
the front lines.
It would be.
Yeah,
Wait
before
a
we
second,
made it.
no. It
anywhere
managed to
close
go
enough.
from the core chorus to land.
Yes, which is which is 2.5 hexes.
2.5 hexes of shipping lane, no less.
Yeah, of well-traveled shipping lane.
Yeah. TLDR about your boat, it is not meant to go on open ocean, and so
Yeah.
if you do so, the DC of travel checks becomes dramatically higher. But it is still possible to
Understood.
succeed. Just harder.
Understood.
Yeah, and the DC going from Kharania to the Coral Chorus is really low, so it didn't
is
matter.
like a 5.
Yeah.
As aforementioned, it is just a shipping lane right there, a passenger shipping lane, no less.
Whereas you've been going from here to this chain of islands that Tori and Arlene know are there, but none of us have ever seen. It's like a
For
much more
For a
difficult
storm goddess, no
proposition.
less. Like,
Yes.
not really guaranteeing
Yeah.
smooth sailing.
Yeah,
Admittedly, I
that's
think our
exactly like
we should go like that if we're gonna go out there.
Yeah, we can just like, we get the swimming thing and then we just walk along the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, you can't be afraid of capsizing if you just swim the whole way,
Yeah.
It's true. Oh, speaking of which, hey Ashe, guess what?
Yes.
So sweet.
You have gained an ability.
Oh,
You can
What
now
have I
cast
gained?
water breathing once per day for free.
Nice.
neat.
Nice.
My guess was swim speed, but I guess you didn't
Nice.
you didn't get any webbing.
You have not turned into John Fishman just yet.
Bishman.
It's this whole storyline. It's just a jacked version of the Innsmouth.
Water breathing
Yeah, just
episode.
instead of turning into a degenerate Fishman, you are turning into fucking hench Gaston
It just
Fishman.
makes you
A
just turns
fishman?
you makes you all hot.
Hey, here's the thing. You don't turn it a degenerate fishman. You turn it a fishman degenerate.
Exactly.
Where is water breathing?
So yeah, after like an
It's
hour or
water
so,
adaptation in the list.
Kate and Ashe will
Yes, I
come
did
back.
find it.
Yeah, everything still functioning as usual. No mysterious webbing or strange scars and
Yeah.
tattoos. No evils hiding there.
None
No,
that we can tell, at least.
everything
No funny
checks
stuff
out.
shooting out.
Kate says with
Nice.
shaky legs.
Glad to hear it. On the other hand, Arlene and Tori also found themselves worshipping
Oh,
faith,
yeah.
but less metaphorically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we-
like chain of islands out there that's calling to me and Arlene.
Mhm.
Admittedly, I do want to go out into the ocean more now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw the ruins down there.
Oh.
The ones that we had seen before, at least a little bit.
Anything special about them?
There was a mechanism down there. Couldn't really
Oh.
tell what. I was focused on the, I guess, soul there next to it. Deep sorrow with them.
Yeah, that's what the forest told us.
And
The
I tried to
mechanism.
relieve that sorrow and refill what was once lost there.
Any luck?
I fed some blood into a conch, so I can only hope it filled it up somewhat.
So you gave something of yourself and got something in return.
Yes, again.
That's good.
And I'm pretty sure I've also gotten a new spell in tow as well. One that will prove
Oh?
very useful for us if we do decide to go down there.
Which one?
Water adaptation.
Oh, handy.
That's perfect. That's just what we needed.
Suspiciously convenient.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, all this stuff's aquatic based. There's lots of storms in sea and oceans and stuff going on. I think it's sensibly convenient.
And we're already here. If this ritual does not pan out, then I suggest we go down there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So what is the plan for going down there anyway? Or rather, for this ritual thing?
Well, we're gonna go talk with Eris, see what she can tell us about it. Since she did say she has some knowledge on it, and attempt it from there. And if the copper doesn't get blessed, then we have to
It's
try
time
and
to
for
go
Eris.
swimming.
Alright, well, let's get underway then.
Yep.
Yeah. It's weird not having a bounce in my step there. I guess I have to get used to it again.
I'm sorry about that, Ashe. I know you were
Mm-hmm.
finding yourself more comfortable in your body.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe if you get like more control over whatever this is, you can go back to your old shape. Or
Well-
whatever shape you want if it's a dragon thing.
I can only hope so.
I mean, you can always just alter self yourself.
That's true. It just takes a day to get it prepared.
Well, it's a fresh day and we're all pulling ourselves together after the morning. Are you not able to do so right now, or we have to go
No,
for
they-
another long rest?
They kind of settle in per long rest. Gotta change them
Okay.
out beforehand.
I see.
Yeah. It's not like writing them in a book. They kind of just scream the blood.
Aha.
Ah, what's that smell? Sorry, what's that sound? It's blood!
There's
That's kind of how it's always been with sorcery with me. All the magic power is running through the veins, and it tells me how to use it, how to direct it. I can guide it along and choose what spells it wants to say and what ones I'll hear, but I can only change so many at once.
I'm only a little jealous, Arlene says.
I mean, hey, you get to prep as many as you want per day.
Well, I don't know about that, but as I have a freedom of choice. Brain can only handle so much magic at once before it just turns to slush, though.
squishy brains.
So in my case, as you've seen, I can turn my own vitality into magical power.
You guys should all just learn how to ask trees for magic. Isn't that right, Scruff?
Yeah,
Comes in handy when you want to fireball a bunch in a row, but does make me feel a little woozy afterward.
Okay, admittedly, I can't do fireball. I would like to be able to do that.
Yeah. I cast magic could be cool.
Our character, is it a ranger half-caster or
Yes, I can cast some primal spell. I don't have the ability to fireball. I
no,
never
I
will.
was asking if like it's arranged for half-casters or full-casters.
Half.
Half, okay. For us, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that from your state that.
sorry, what did you
Pardon
say,
me,
Hedrah?
sorry?
You cut out like half of that.
Sorry, Forrest, you wouldn't happen to know anything about ancient primordial rituals by hand?
You feel force stirring in your mind, and all of you can hear her response. I know a bit, this and that. What is it that you seek?
Tritonus, any sort of rituals that would, any rituals for him that would cause him to bless, say, materials? Him imparting his blessing upon any sort of materials?
Asking
Leading to a
Tritonus for
massive-
anything is always a recipe for disaster. He despises those who come and seek to take from him, but he gives out liberally to those who he believes deserve it.
Well, we're not demanding. We're simply asking. Doesn't want to, at least. We know.
Yes, but the answer to your question is that there are no rituals of the Tritanic faith to ask Tritonus for anything. If you need, he will give you, or lead the way. That is his method.
I'm losing more and more faith in this ritual idea. I'm actually just trying down into
Yeah, I
the
mean-
city. That seems what it's leading to.
Yeah, if Ashe is already being led to the city, then
We can still praise him up, as it were. Might make our time in the city less
hell yeah.
horrendous.
Raise him up, fam.
Yes, giving unto Tritonus is always a
Mhm.
way to get on his better side. But I would caution you against attempting to do so as a quid pro quo, with the hopes of receiving anything in return in your hearts.
Simply a gift of giving, not for anything more.
The best way to think of Tritonus is that he gives to those who needs and takes from those who have. And
Sounds like.
those who hold greed in their hearts are his most fierce enemies.
Interesting.
character. Holy
And much
shit,
the
this-
same way with pride.
Out of character. That'd be hilarious. Be like, those who hold greed in their hearts that look at Steve and be like, wow, that's fucking empty in there. Jesus Christ.
I suppose out of character, then,
Yeah,
like, I've been making the right choices to just keep on giving to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You've been sacrificing of yourself with no expectations
Well, I
of
mean-
what you'd actually get.
You did take the crown.
Well, I needed fish to feed and eat, so I gave up on myself to get that. I was not expecting a crown, mind you. I was
No,
expecting
but
fish.
I wouldn't
like,
say Ashe took
you-
the crown. It was offered up unto
was
him.
given.
Okay, fair. But you were also trying to
Let's
take
give-
fish.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Like,
it was
I
trying to
wouldn't
lure
call
fish.
that initial, like,
I
dream
suppose so, yeah.
giving something up of yourself.
Yeah. The second part, though,
Yeah, the second part definitely was.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that is very informative. Thank you, Force.
Thanks, Morris.
You are most welcome, my friends. You have but to ask, and I shall answer.
once I
Thank
get
you.
time, we're gonna be having a long conversation. Lots of questions. Good thing you don't get tired.
That is what you think. You
Yeah,
feel
we've
the
definitely had Forrest
sensation
get
of
tired.
a hand patting you on the head. Speaking of which, Doctor, if I might beg a favor.
Well, that depends on what the favor is, and if I'm capable of filling it.
There was, back in the city you all are from, a young woman with red hair and beautiful blue eyes, a healer of some sort. When you have the time, would you mind bringing me to her that we might converse?
Is that like out loud to all of us or just to Steve?
That was out loud.
Is there some sort of connection between you and her? Or do you just want to speak to another
I
healer.
do not know. Her powers, they are strange and wonderful. They remind me much of... She will let that trail off into nothingness.
Of Sephoria?
Uh-huh.
Yes, of a time and place long lost.
For a moment, instead of Sephora, I heard, "You mean in Fast and Furious?" There's no way that's what she said.
A bit like
You mean family?
Fast
it
and
just
Furious.
turns slightly to Telly and just says, Miss Telly, I'll like a few questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see her heal?
Yes, she laid on hands, but sacrificially.
A question, what sort of heals or wounds did she manage? What, like, the upper limits? What was the most gruesome she managed to just fix?
There was a man whose guts were being held in. That was quite dramatic. I believe that's, to be fair, still an injury that you would have been capable of resolving, but at great risk. She did so laying on hands. It was quite impressive. But then after that, needed to take a break, complaining of intestinal stress. I thought at the time it was a pun until I realized that no, she was probably hurting a little.
That's quite impressive. Not gonna lie, quite impressive.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's a boon on them, but I didn't burden her with questions and curiosity. For every person she helped, there was still another person giving her the evil eye, because it's just how people are, apparently.
Those
I'm
powers do
not there about
sound
to...
like something a healer couldn't normally do. I
Oh, for
can't...
sure, it was definitely some kind of witchcraft. I just don't judge witchcraft, you know?
Yeah, but most folk do, 'cause, well, who knows where that power comes from.
Yeah.
Did it seem like divinity, really, or was it something else to your eye?
What would I have gleaned from her touch?
I would
My
actually have
initial,
called
my
for an
outright...
Arcana test to try and identify magic.
would it not be nature for a druid?
If you think it's primal magic in specific, sure, but Arcana would sort
Oh,
of be the catch-all.
okay.
I mean, I would have taken the first dice roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
That's
would
a
be
Yeah,
14.
insight was my vibe check, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, inside I'll tell you about her emotional state, which is that when you saw her healing, there was just a genuine, overpowering, overflowing love for fellow man that was compelling her to keep burning herself out to heal others.
Nice.
That does very much to me feel the burden a god will put on someone to accomplish their great deeds. Yeah, I would say it resembled divinity to me, but your mileage may vary.
Arlene will just scratch her chin. Huh.
Transactional divinity? No, transactional
No,
power.
sacrificial divinity.
Yes. It's yes, it's sacrificial is one word for it, but it's essentially a trade. You trade
There's a
something for
far
something.
difference between transaction and sacrifice.
Yeah, I would say that the fact of it being a sacrifice is was very definitively what the action was.
What is she sacrificing?
anything,
Though is the question.
She was sacrificing her own vitality, her own health and well-being.
Yeah, like hurting herself to make sure they were healthy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Yeah. Like, that's what she said.
Yep. There's no mystery here, I can say that much.
Yeah, but no, it's in the terms of. I have been trying to research into the similar things via non-divine.
Simply become a knight of the green, my dear doctor. Call forth from the primal sources of the world.
Or you can always make a pact and become a sorcerer that way.
Yes, but
Are
it will still
you-
be. Just.
If you want
I
a
know the
magical
primal
effect,
has-
Doctor, you must embrace magic. There are limits to what science can accomplish.
There's limits to what. Okay. How do
Arguing
you
with just the
cure withering
stubbornest man in the
disease?
world.
Pardon
Oh,
me?
come on, even I know that I've seen you have this discussion before. Come on.
No, I haven't had it this forest.
Okay, good point.
Forest, with your lost ancient knowledge and massive, well, knowledge, how do you cure withering disease? And don't say panacea.
The shadow method. Force it to manifest itself as a creature that one can slay. If it can bleed, it can die. And the shadow method allows one to turn anything into a creature. Any curse, any malady. Although panacea would remove it completely and forever.
Yes, because my studies have led to the fact that the study of the nerves, it deteriorates them, but not the brain. So the issue is right in between.
Well, Doctor, you have my answer. And what is yours?
From what I've read, from all these decades of studying, conclusion that it is a mutation, a wrongness that can that manifests. It usually takes time. Either it's early and many children get it and perishes, or it triggers later in the life. So trying to fix it would mean actually finding the damage part right there at the base of the brain to the spine itself, which is quite a sensitive area.
I see the logic to it.
can
This
remove
this
the
might sound
actual
like a
dam-
personal question,
What?
but how does your healing work for us?
What do you mean?
Well, say the red-headed healer heals through sacrifice, Steve through science, others through, divine prayer or primal power. How would you describe how your healing works?
My healing power is derived through my faith. I cast divine magic.
Okay.
So too as a scalpel must be made clean and pure before it cuts into flesh, so is my faith rarefied and pure, incandescent in the face of all evil. And through that purity comes power.
I salute, admittedly with a Forge Lord symbol, but I follow along. Yeah, I respect that. Originally, I'd been under the impression that yours was some kind of soul magic because of the way you required a connection.
I require a connection to manifest myself, for I am a spirit long without a body. But my
Of
magic
course.
is as it was in life, a manifestation of my pure and brilliant faith.
Very beautiful.
And you're stuck with
Hedrah, you cut out completely. I have no idea what that just was.
oh, I said, and then you're stuck with me.
It is not completely disagreeable, Doctor. While I am a
I may
woman
not have.
of divine leanings, I do not mind those of a more practical outlook, and indeed, I welcome the opportunity to debate with others, for a faith that cannot stand up to the light of scrutiny is no faith at all.
My, good word. Peer review, excellent. I may not have faith in the religious context, but my faith in doing good and saving people, saving my fellow man, making sure that they have a life is unbreakable.
Most excellent. Faith in a code of ethics, a belief system, is just as good as belief in a god, in making a man pure of heart. While it would please me greatly to see you turn and worship my goddess, I will not push the matter so long as you commit yourself to the betterment of all the world. I can ask no more of any man.
Good, and we're on the same page.
Indeed. Now, if you will excuse me, this book is coming close to closing. You say I do not grow tired, but you are, I am afraid, wrong in that matter, dear doctor. I tire quite easily these days.
Well, if he knows that, have a good rest.
Steve, are you able to perform the mental equivalent of a tucking in? Think warm tucking in thoughts.
Okay.
I suggest that with zero humility in mind, just as a genuine, pleasant gesture for someone who is tired.
Yeah, and then why not just think exactly that? Just remember back to doing it for the wife, for the son, and things like that. The same old kind of
Oh,
comfort.
Steve, you have the sensation of a large fat cat draping itself around your shoulders and snuggling into sleep.
Just gonna let it sleep then. But I don't get the shawl, get the mental shawl over so it can stay safe, comfortable.
Yeah.
Forest goes silent.
All right. Then I guess we continue on.
Yeah. Do you still want to head to the Druid Circle and attempt the ritual there, and go into the sea afterward?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess now that we know that we're kind of being led to the city,
Yeah.
we don't gotta worry about, like, this being greedy. It can just be an offering to him.
Yeah, I still
Yes.
think it's worthwhile as an offering.
Oh, let's make haste then.
Yeah, we're gonna at least learn. Wait. Did we
Hmm.
cross that fucking square where the was it this one that the
Leewin?
fucking Tories that
I mean,
Tories
What?
I figure this is the, like,
no
remains of that
your
city.
spear
Yeah,
the
I know.
name
Yeah, but the city we ran into was Karis, and this is the like, only extant ruins of Karis.
no
We know
no
that
not the
guy's
Karis but you made me research you know the
Karis
family
is
name
the thing that you made me research. That is the city that they lived in, and this was the general area that we like before.
no that family line I remember specifically this the last
Yes.
known within a couple of hundred years hundreds of years of that fucking family line was somewhere in this or this square
No, that
specific.
was the most recent descendant was the Mogfern from the
The
Haligdom of Karis.
No, the most recent that you could find were, I believe, Henry and Juliet MacFerris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no,
the
that's the name
descendants
of the owners. We were looking up their descendants.
yeah, and you wanted to see if we could find them. You remember in the tomb, the fucking tomb with the headless horseman?
I think-
was I taking that backwards?
Yes, I think you're taking that backwards.
Okay, so like
It-
uh
From what you can tell
Brannon
from
Mogfern was
hold
their
on, just from what you can understand from what you've seen, I think even Tori's wrinkleless brain would be able to figure out that the MacFerrises that you saw in like the graveyard out here are probably the descendants of people from Karis.
Okay.
So
Karis came before them.
Yeah, and then the last known thing that the fuckers that we found, the closest one to our timeline, because this was the Fisher folks, which was way
Yes,
fucking
had
back.
a mill on the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, had the whole something done here. So I don't know. That was the closest modern age that I managed to find. In
And even
terms of this
although you say modern day, but even that was like, even they were Stormfisher
like
time.
five. No,
Like
they
centuries
weren't.
back.
They were like, yeah, just centuries, not millennia.
I mean, the graveyard was like a Stormfisher graveyard.
It was the
Yeah, so that's
Stormfisher
what I'm saying.
culture.
Yeah.
Though, again, it looked
Yes.
way more modern than it should have for what you
Yeah,
know of that
that
culture.
was the what we've
Yeah, and we
something got them
timestamped it at
forgotten within the last couple
1500,
centuries.
1600 years, was it?
From what you've been able to piece together, Karis existed in like the late Stone and early Copper Age. And the stuff you've seen from Stormfishers would indicate they survived up until at least the fall of winter, question mark?
Yeah.
Because you saw like
And then
actual
all of their
knights in some of their like architectural leavings.
Yeah.
yeah, and this one was only a couple of centuries back. That was what you fucking told me after my study. And I managed to piece out together in the deep archives. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, did you hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then no one responded.
Okay, yeah, that's then to what end? I have apparently had this like written down in opposite order.
Yeah, like I
Sheet
said, this
for
I found
hands.
the last descendants in the deep archive. Their last known location was a couple of centuries ago over here, doing some dam or some building stuff in the. I think they were doing a dam in the Sunbread Forest.
I
I
was pretty
believe
sure
it
that
was a
still in
mill,
Karis, though.
but
Oh yeah,
A
man.
mill, yes, maybe a mill. And a couple of centuries is a lot fucking closer than 1,000 years or Stone Age. Oh, sorry, Copper Age. So,
So-
yes,
that all being said, I believe you diverted towards the coast before you reached that place, if it exists still. You're not sure
yeah, but at
exactly
least
where
it
it
getting
is.
clarified. Yeah, like I said, it was supposed to be on either of those. Because I remember you showed the map and said, somewhere in here.
Somewhere
that.
on the river in this forest. Logic would
Yeah.
suggest it's probably closer to the coast. What for? To ship logs down the coast? But, yeah. If you want, you could
Yeah,
spend a
but
day searching the area for it.
I mean, I would kind of like to, if we're on our way to the circle anyway.
y'all people good with that?
To what end? I'm sorry.
If we can
To find out more about the spear, or
more about
Yeah,
its
it
owners,
was-
more about why it's so heckin' cursed.
Yeah, it's descendant spears, and if we find actual descendants of the fuckers in here, or maybe in the
If we can find their
maybe in-
ancestors
Yeah, we-
place.
yeah, if we find that the mill there, or if we actually find the descendants here, maybe we can actually use, their blessing or their blood or anything like to uncurse the fucking shadow spear.
I mean, to be honest, I'd have been assuming it's cursed had something to do with the sorrow and the Karis. But
Did it,
I
or
wouldn't
was it
mind.
just was it a Halloween thing?
what do you mean?
Was the spear cursed back then, or was it cursed later?
It was cursed. No, it was cursed when he took it out of the thingy. At least as
Okay.
far as we know, it was already cursed. Like, he broke into the thing and took it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be
So-
worth checking if we can find the remains of their home. It'd be worth, like, checking out just in case it's not just a part of the sorrow of the city.
I remember the other fucking quest line there.
So did I. I
Right.
just was also like, we're in the middle of
Executing.
something.
That seems
Yeah, but
fine to me as we go on lookout as we get to the circle. If we can find it, and if not, then what answers to that probably lie beneath the waves.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a good first place to look since there's already curses and whatnot there.
Then
But
we'll go
if we
with
can
that, I
find the
think.
place,
well, yeah, but if it's actually tied that curse from there, or if it was cursed later, that's why we're checking. Remember, that's why you had me check all this stuff.
Right. Well,
Mhm.
let's get a move on then and see if we can find it on the way to the circle.
Okay.
Make sure we grab the rod alongside us that we're borrowing and using to do the ritual with.
So,
Probably either you or Arlene would be the best bets given that you had a prophetic dream from them last night.
Can give a prayer as for you. Borrow it.
Fish, 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 fish. Psh. I'll hold on to it.
So, as the party begins to break camp and prepare to go and search the forest, Vale,
Oh, yes.
you see a large white pigeon descend from on high and land itself directly in front of you.
Oh,
It bears upon its tiny little foot a message.
oh. I will untie this little message from the pigeon.
It coos at
Remarkably
you
well
and
trained.
flaps its little wingies. And I shall paste this into our DMs.
I wave at the bird. Hello.
Remarkably well trained if they can find you out here.
A bird.
Burge.
Who's to perch?
Let me see here.
Probably a letter from her father, or I imagine something similar.
Maybe Dolores.
That's a possibility, yes.
For this that would be 3 elks?
What about 3x?
Hmm.
Neat.
This is a message from my father.
As I had presumed, yeah.
He has arrived on the coast, and he is making for the camp of the Lord General,
Oh, excellent.
Has he already made a deal with
which
Kharania then? Or
I
is he making
believe is 3 oaks.
Yeah. Has he already made a deal with Kharania then, or is he
Um,
hoping to make it with the actual general there then?
It does not say. Let's see. Do my heart a world of good to see you in person. Should your quest allow such diversions? Already we hear tales. I was proud. Have done well. Pray this missive finds you in good health. Yeah. Just essentially just telling me that he is making for 3 oaks.
Wow, Lord Leandre there has a kind of Tritonus vibes.
I mean, he is a sea dragon,
Blue
basically.
dragon, yeah.
Yeah. That tracks.
Hey, look at that! It's Ashe.
Hmm?
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting that way.
Hmm.
Uncomfortable daddy issues begin to rising from Vale.
Hmm.
Oh my god, yeah. How weird is that now? Ash is starting to look like your pups.
Hmm.
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 Man, it's okay because Ashe is just Salamander. Remember, you like wannabe dragon.
That and Ash is used to be used to hearing people say "daddy." Usually not to them, but you know.
Yeah, Ash is starting to look like your dad, and then is also piping your cousin.
Well, I mean, hmm. Best not to think too hard about it.
There are some things we're just better off not thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the thing on it.
Just
Just-
smooth, right off the brain.
Just package that
Smooth
down. We'll
right-
deal with it later. The Arlene method.
Let's put
Listen.
that one in a box for now.
Ash is no more happy about looking
Just
similar
don't-
to your dad as much as you think either.
Just don't think about it, cuz.
And then they just meet them. They like go down and like, hey, what up, slime? And just fucking.
What up,
Okay.
slime? I feel is not how they're gonna make that introduction.
What up, slime?
Well, I bet y'all fucking laugh at that one.
It's an alpha move. Say, Vale, does your dad know that he's going to see Dolores there, and vice versa for Dolores?
Doesn't
Oh,
even
no.
know about you courting Dolores to start with.
Well, I didn't expect him to head that way. I expected him to go to the capital, to the city. I guess he wants to see how the war effort is doing, with his own eyes.
Before making
Well,
his
I
reveal.
mean,
Yeah, that makes sense.
that does mean he is going to meet your partner.
Possibly, if she's still there.
Oh,
The
I suppose-
the army does seem to be on the move. So
I suppose with any luck.
I will have to send him. I will have to make a small message to send off with the pigeon.
Admittedly, if you have any luck and we're quick about this, we could actually meet with him over at Three Oaks.
Is that where we are going?
Well, we're beginning
Could
head
be.
to the circle here and then likely down to here, and Three Oaks is
It'd be
only,
close enough, yeah.
what, a day and a half out? If that, maybe two.
We gotta go back to grab the orb anyway after we get the tools.
Well, he'll probably be at Three Oaks by this afternoon.
That's true.
And Arlene will take this opportunity to tug on Vale's cape. Vale?
Yes.
Didn't we hear from Tazray that there's some kind of dragon hunt or orc clan up in that away?
Oh yes, the Dragon Pikes.
Oh.
You might want to warn your pups that they are more prepared for them than they expect.
Crap. That is true. Shit, that's true. I don't
Well,
suppose
the
anyone.
pigeon's still here. You can ask it to send it back.
How fast would this thing even get to him?
Hmm.
Got to us pretty quick.
It depends. Is it an Eastern swallow or a Western one?
It's a pigeon.
African or European.
It's a
Can
pigeon.
we make a sending?
It
Do you
doesn't.
have sending? Have any of us
I
met
do
your
not.
dad?
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that, Vale. I'd
Oh.
have to have met him before.
I can just send to my mom.
Oh, you
That-
can. Dolores.
Actually,
y'all
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or just the pigeon's right here.
You are the pigeon. Yes,
Yes.
the pigeon could work.
He's plump, but just because he's a
Yeah.
little plump doesn't mean he's not capable of getting there in like
Yeah, but
2
don't worry.
hours.
Like the
Yeah.
far away
Messenger
is the-
pigeons are there is a
They
reason
actually
messenger
do
pigeons were
500
used.
miles a day.
They can do like if they're really healthy, they can do like 700, 800 miles a day.
Fuck,
That's
all right, do the
wild.
Yeah,
pigeon.
like
Like
the-
this is like only a
Alright.
Yeah,
couple
don't
hours
worry.
for it. Then look at that. That's 48. That's
No, dude. They
Not
it's
even an
less
hour.
than an hour because if dude,
Yeah.
less than an hour. They fly like 50 miles per hour.
yeah.
Or
No,
more.
fucking do the pigeon then.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I will have to. Yeah. Okay. I'll warn him about the orc
Dragon pike.
clan, the dragon pikes, and I suppose I'll have to tell him to seek out a Dolores, I guess.
I mean, I'm sure it will go fine.
I'm sure
There'll
it'll
be
go fine.
there'll be no family drama while
I'm
absent
sure
and
it will.
unable to observe them both at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm definitely not
you
enjoying
make-
this moment. I'm sure it's fine.
Should you make mention of us and our plans there? I would give him too much of a hand, I think.
Just leave him to it, I think. Don't want to goozle things up.
Kate will laugh and say, and the last thing we want is a bunch of dragon paladins coming stealing all our loot. Because you tell them about
Exactly.
a city full of ghosts, and I don't think there's any keeping them away.
No, I more meant about our plans for beyond the border and taking that. Getting ready to
well,
work with him there, but
I mean, why?
that's probably giving too much of a hand in preparation.
I mean,
I don't
also,
think we're going
why-
to be competing against Vale's
Yeah.
dad. If anything, telling him ahead of time might make things easier for us. Well, you.
I mean, we want to talk to him about it, but like, on the
I'd
other
rather,
hand, this
I would
isn't
most
the time.
certainly, yeah, I would rather talk with him personally as well in the future.
Yeah,
than
one thing at a
leaving it to
time.
messengers.
I thought you meant the
Yeah.
orb thing too.
No, why would... Sorry, maybe I'm misleading, but I believe keeping the word secret mostly to us and what little we can of it. I was more thinking of what we had discussed prior about him already coming and taking lands of the north there. You understand.
I do, I just think it's silly.
Yeah, this wouldn't really be the time for it.
If you're
I think
paranoid
so,
about it, we can get up to Three Oaks about the same time he does.
I'm not so paranoid about it, no.
Well, then
We have our
stop
missions
fussing.
here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be off then
Yeah,
once Vale has her message written.
Okay, so warn about the dragon pikes.
Yes.
Seek out Dolores at Three Oaks. And that we'll be going to Three Oaks soon.
Yeah.
With any
so-
luck, yes.
Yes, with luck, we'll be at Three
Be
Oaks
there
in
a handful of days,
yes.
within a week, I guess.
Okay,
Knock on wood.
hopefully. And that my comrades very much would like to meet with him. Okay. And then I'll tie that to the pigeon and send it off.
Alrighty.
This is why flying is so much fucking faster.
Yes, flying is much faster. Right, the pigeon is away. So,
Yes,
what
it
is
is
the
really
plan
done.
on your end, folks?
Do that
Yeah,
day
the
through the
circle?
forest to find the
Hi.
thing
Yes,
to the
check
circle.
check for the mill, go to the druid cup, and do the like sacrifice for Tritonus, and
Okay.
then make our way to the city.
So, could I get a survival check from someone to lead the search for this old mill? Nice. Okay, yeah. You will certainly find something, but that I think we will probably handle. Honestly, between sessions, I don't think this is going to be a whole dungeon thing
Okay,
Fair enough.
necessarily.
works for
Alright.
me.
Interesting.
And then we can move on to the Druid Circle next time. And Leandrith
Nice.
will make his way over here. I'm going to make a couple rolls real quick while everyone's here to see, so we can laugh if they go horribly wrong.
Oh no.
Please no. I don't want to not have to compete against Vale's dad because they all got
Fucking
fucking
ice.
shot by orcs immediately upon arriving.
That would be terrifying.
That would be really funny. Hold on. I'm gonna make another roll real quick.
Aw, damn.
You put it in the mind, and you have inspirations you could use on it too.
I do.
Sweats
But the
nervously.
inspiration goes for... Yeah, but the inspiration goes for anything, remember? So...
It does. I can in
Yeah.
fact use it to fuck you over with, and indeed probably would. Let's see. Do. I think that'll work. Alright. Oh, I should add a damage type to that. Alright, so first of all,
Holy wow!
God damn.
That's a...
now that perhaps unsurprisingly will miss the Dragon Paladin full plate,
Goodness.
but I do have all these inspirations lying around. So let's see if I can crit your dad to death.
No.
Oh no!
Pops.
No, he's
Wow!
Wow.
he's fine.
Jesus, that damage.
Jesus.
He got so lucky with the plus 13 to
Plus
attack.
13 and missed
Double three.
on 4
Missed-
rolls.
And
Missed
again, we
twice.
find ourselves in the realm of using a reroll and getting a 3, but again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's
Yeah,
the thing.
unfortunately,
rolling,
the- the-
not rolling
the-
higher than a 6 on 4 dice.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm also saying, did you enjoy that fucking heart attack as well when you see the damage type just go up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I looked at the first one and saw that it was a low roll for 6d10 plus 10.
Well, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
like the newer damage because you don't take the newer damage when you reroll.
Yeah,
you only take the old
but
damage.
still, like, it's being like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean that was
Yeah,
a really
but
low
this is
roll in the first
psycholog-
time.
That was
Yeah,
a pretty
but
low
it's a
roll. Yeah.
psychological.
I think
Yeah.
Lord Leandro knows about it now.
Yeah, but it's the psychological effect. It's like, oh, that's a lot of
Yeah.
damage, and then the second roll is like, oh, that's even more damage, and that's not even half of it. Yeah, that's not even
That is
half.
roughly
That's not even
average.
average.
Now imagine if
Yeah.
I
No.
crit with it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ugh, crit
God.
12d10 plus
You
10.
could kill. You could kill a dragon with a crit like that.
Oh,
It
you
would
could
have
certainly
been-
bloody it.
Yeah, I would have been blowing a chunk out of it, but
That
I think it would genuinely have been very, very funny if we'd been like, if we'd not gotten the forest route at all and went straight to the underwater city, because we'd have been there roughly at the time they were crossing the ocean. There would have been a non-zero chance that Lord Leandrith is like, what's that in the
Who's
fucking
that?
water? Wait a second.
Yeah. I mean,
And then
admittedly,
just, and then just, 100 Loresians just take a fucking dive.
that would be great to have with us going into the water, but oh well.
I mean, like 100 fucking dragon paladins just cast fucking turn undead.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yes.
It's just
That would explain the Ballista boat.
Oops.
yeah, it just
so yes,
fucking turn undead and then tie it
fucking
on the sea.
Paladin plate protects as you do.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Thank
So-
fuck.
That being said, now to the more amusing rolls.
Yay.
Let's see. Just going to spend a channel divinity here. Do one of these with advantage. Blah.
Good job, Dolores.
Oh my, hello,
Yay,
Dolores.
Dolores.
Oh yeah. Now your dad
And-
falls in love with her as well.
Yeah.
Leanderith will also spend a Channel Divinity for Glorious Presence.
I would like to.
Oh!
Good
Oh.
thing too.
Oh,
Thank good.
very.
No, he spent.
Wow.
They
his
are
Channel
making
Divinity,
an
he got
excellent
27.
impression on one another.
I
Yeah.
would like to court your daughter.
I
That's
too would like you to
Callistan,
court
that's
my daughter.
27.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, they're both going like, yes. Yes, Mr. Dragon.
Hale's fate
can
is
talk.
sealed.
Oh wait. Oh, I hope.
When am I
never
getting
mind.
grandchildren?
Yeah, his persuasion is when do I get grandbabies?
Oh no. No, that's not what I was. That's not what that's not what my random thought was about.
What are you worrying about?
Oh,
That
no.
he was gonna try and fuck Dolores.
No, it was
Ultimate
Dolores.
betrayal.
Dolores's squire.
You know what? You're right.
She
This is
is.
the
Oh my
big
God.
lizard.
Come on, crit. Come on.
All right,
Come on, crit.
Felicia, this is your moment of glory.
Meeting an actual dragon.
Come on, Felicia.
A dragon knight, no less.
Dragon Paladin.
Hell yeah, girl.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's only got
She's
a
not
+4, that's
spilling her
fucking wicked.
She's not
Yeah.
spilling her spaghetti all over the floor.
Yeah, she kept all of her spaghetti on his
Vale's
plate.
mom.
That would be
This
the
is just
fucking
the-
funniest shit.
That would be a crit.
Ah, looks
Sis.
like Felicia's getting laid with your sister.
Oh my.
Lynn
Okay.
Callistan. Oh no, what is Lynn doing there?
That is the name of Vale's sister. She is Lynn Callistan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
a different
She
one.
is named after her ancestor.
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. I was fucking like, oh no, isn't that Cass's fucking sister that we found? The catfolk Lynn?
Yes.
I
The
feel like-
lip.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, from
Okay,
way back
I was
when.
fun like, oh shit,
God,
what
that
is
cutie.
Grandma
Ew.
doing here?
She's
Grandma
very
wants
cute.
some of that.
Very,
Okay,
very cute.
I was thinking like fucking Grandma was getting her goddamn crossbreeding going here. Jesus Christ.
All right, well,
Oh, no.
things seem to be going quite well in Three Oaks as like 4 charisma casters bump into each other.
Sounds, yes, doing pretty good, I guess.
Well, I think things are
Yeah,
going
this
especially
was
well for
like
the
the good-
dragons. If they're setting like the things are
This-
beating the DCs or something.
Yeah, I will say this, that this was like the scene of the good, the bad, and the ugly when they're like looking at each other, but all of them are fucking just waggling their eyebrows.
Yeah. Remains to be seen whether it's like whatever happened here, the outcome is beneficial to the dragons more than the than Three Oaks and everything like
Dude,
I
fucking
don't know.
care.
I don't know how Felicia banging a dragon is more.
that. Well, we don't know it's actually like
beneficial.
about banging. This is
And
personal.
you don't know what
Really.
any of these roles actually mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are having
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
positing though.
Yeah, so
Also,
I
It
certainly
is.
hope it's a down sweaty bang sesh.
April 1st, April Fool's Day.
It is? Oh,
Oh,
in
no.
game.
In game, yes.
oh no,
Yeah.
oh no.
Alright.
Tori pulls Ashe's pants down just to be funny. Ha ha ha.
But like, unless.
Joke's on
joke.
you. What pants? I got it. A kilt now. Back to being a kilt, I guess.
Alright.
pull your
So
kilt
I think
up
we'll
too.
leave things off here. And do some XP. So, my friends,
Sounds
did
good.
you explore a new or interesting location? I don't
No.
think you went literally anywhere new this session, so...
Yeah, nope.
But next session. Did you
Yeah.
discover a new and or interesting truth about the world?
Yeah, the Centaur
Yeah.
war camp is on the front line.
Yep.
Mhm.
And indirectly,
also
you sort of
Christian
found
Green.
out about this whole Dragon Pike business. Ain't fucking around with that name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Alright. So, did you advance or complete a quest?
I don't believe so.
No,
You've
actually,
said before
Ash,
the
you
trap.
advanced whatever the fuck's
Yeah.
going on with you.
All right, fair enough.
I've
You
advanced
progressed
quest.
daddy quest, whether you want it or not.
Did you
progressed
protect the
this
people
severed.
of Iona from a deadly threat?
Mm.
We
No.
want Taldrin's
Oh,
castle.
yeah,
did
we
yeah,
want
we kind
Tal'drin.
of did actually. Yeah.
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 Indeed, now he knows why the knights don't come back as well, because there are hundreds of centaurs out there waiting to bear down on them. I feel like innocent people have been saved with that knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not in the way you think, but yes. Well, I will give you that.
Boy.
Did you instigate lasting change in the world at large or the life of a companion?
Arlene found faith.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys talked Arlene up until she decided, I'm going to make a leap of faith and pray to this god, and it was rewarded.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. So
Yes.
4.
Yeah, unless anyone has a long-term goal they want to mark in, but I don't think
I
so.
don't believe
That's
so.
Nope.
So,
End the drought.
alright, so yeah,
237.
4 XP, everybody.
Yep, 237.
Let's see, 205 for your friendos, so they're 1 or 2 sessions away from being able to level as well. And short-term goals, nope.
We did not go to LB.
We didn't make much forward progress.
I was
It was a
doing this for my
session of
goal
role
again.
playing and travel, which is a-okay. You still got 4 XP out of it.
yeah.
It was a real me session.
For a session where we did not do like any sort of combat or anything like that or dungeons, we got really good EXP for it.
Yeah.
Unlike the
Yeah,
one where
that's
where
true.
you guys got the mythical no experience, we provably
Yeah.
did a shitload this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Things happened, even if it wasn't combat.
Alright, well, we will leave it here then, my friends. If you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. There will not be Warhammer on this Thursday, so we will see you on Sunday for Sav&D. Till then, adios, and do take care.